Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. For today's pick a card reading, I'm going to be looking at what is the future of this connection. It is one that you guys love. It's one of my favorite ones to do. And I have some new cards, so I wanted to use them. So before I begin, I just wanted to say thank you to all of your beautiful comments about my sobriety birthday today. And I know a lot of you have messaged me and put in the comment section that you too are on the path of sobriety. And I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you who are on that path and who have, you know, day by day remained sober. I want to send lots of love to those of you who haven't found the sober path yet and who are still struggling. There is, you know, light after the darkness, and for so long, I was so ashamed that I was an alcoholic, and even, you know, year after being sober, I hid it. I wouldn't tell anyone, and I would celebrate in private each year, and I just wanted to say that we shouldn't be ashamed. We should never be ashamed about who we were. And, you know, anyway, I just want to send you guys lots of love, and I wanted to say thank you. It's interesting because this year it's 15 years for me this year. And I was thinking about how that is the devil card. And I was thinking about addictions, and, you know, my intuition kind of said, maybe you'll receive a test this year because it is the year, like for me, it's 15 years, so the devil. So who knows, maybe I'll have a test coming my way. My partner every year gets me these coins, these chips, they call them. And that is an example of unconditional love right there, because I did some dark things when I was drinking to my partner, and if they hadn't had that unconditional love for me and supported me and stuck by me, I don't know where I would be today. So I'm also thanking my partner. Anyway, I don't have the year 15 yet because my partner will give me my chip when we go out for supper with our kids. So I won't get it until later today, but I really wanted to spend my morning with you guys. So I do have my chip from last year, 14, which is temperance. Anyway, for those of you who are still here and you haven't skipped ahead to your pile, thank you. And I really love you guys. I believe you're a very important part of my journey. And you guys know how I feel about you. And I just want to send love to anyone who struggles with addiction. Even just overthinking, you know, can be hard. So if there's something you are addicted to overthinking about, my heart goes out to you. And I just wanted to say thank you all for being so beautiful and being a constant part of my life. I love you. You know that. Anyway, moving on. So, for pile one, we have this fuchsite heart. For pile number two, we have this tree agate. There goes my ego again, doubting myself. And for pile number three, we have the ruby fuchsite. I'll have you guys know, usually my favorite crystal is always pile three because that's one of my favorite crystals. I can't help it. Anyway, if you need a minute to pause the video, please feel free to do so, and I will see you at your pile. Hello pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this fluorite heart and pile one, this is going to be your reading about what the outcome is of the connection that you're in. I have to say, this is the third time that I've filmed the intro. Each time I tried to film it, I had a really hard time getting my words out, I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to say. Even now, as I hit record, I'm struggling again. Anyway, I think it's symbolic of the fact that maybe you and your person right now just don't know what to say to each other, or maybe there's nothing happening communication-wise. Very interesting energy I'm picking up on. Anyway, we'll get into it. So I do have a bunch of oracle cards that we're going to look at. And there's a lot. I have them kind of layered. Hopefully I can keep it straight. What we're looking at with these oracle cards and this card is the current energy of this connection. And we're going to look at your side of things, their side of things, and then with tarot, we're going to look at what the outcome of this connection will be and what's coming. So yeah, buckle in, grab a cookie. Where do I want to put this? Maybe we'll put it, I can't tell if you can see it there. Oh dear. We'll put it right there. So I hope you guys are doing well. So remember, this card is supposed to represent the current energy between you, or the current energy between the two of you right now, what's happening. So we have growth, overcoming limitations. And to me, this looks like something is, I do feel like I just feel like maybe there's quiet between the two of you right now, and things are starting to grow here. There is this energy of an awakening here with this card. Very beautiful. It's kind of a feeling of needing to listen to your intuition when it comes to what's happening within this connection. Very nice. I'm getting like Ace of Pentacles, but it is a moon card. So this is from the Cosmic Oracle. And this is a meaning card. So meaning cards explain what your situation means. Think of them as your subconscious mind or intuition telling your conscious mind the hidden truth. Meaning cards are marked with a moon symbol, as the moon is associated with subconscious, intuition, and wisdom. And it is on page 43, which always makes me think of Emperor and Empress energy. So perhaps, you know, you resonate with that. Very interesting. So growth, let's have a look. So I did bookmark it because when I tried to film it a few minutes ago, I got really flustered. Anyway, interesting energy. I feel like somebody wants to talk to you. And what's really interesting is I bookmarked it with the Wheel of Fortune card. I just grabbed a tarot card off the top of a deck over there, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that's very interesting because to me, it looks like some kind of, whatever this is happening in divine timing. It's supposed to happen this way. Especially, I do feel like you're not talking, and I feel this is the time where you're supposed to be growing and working on yourselves is what I'm seeing. But I'm almost seeing Hanged Man energy. So sacrificing time together in order for growth. And I don't mean that you're doing that voluntarily. I think the universe and your spirit guides have a lot to do with it. Anyway, very interesting. You could be going through a spiritual awakening as well. Like I said, I did bookmark it with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a quote: "The path of spiritual growth is the path of lifelong learning." This card is a sign that a powerful spiritual growing period is happening in your life right now, or is about to happen. It can be It can be a certain realization or even a spiritual awakening. We often don't realize how much we've grown from certain experiences until much later in life. You might be in the middle of one right now. It could be a friendship, a relationship, or a stage of your life. It could feel confusing, conflicting, and uncertain. Growth often comes from situations that are not very pleasant. Know that every single experience that comes into your life is going to teach you something about yourself. How you react, how you deal with certain emotions, and how you can improve that. You are constantly being presented with situations that help to develop your inner wisdom. Think of these situations as gifts, as they help you ascend into the best version of you. Stay grounded in times of growth. If overwhelmed, spend more time in nature barefoot. That's your advice. And your affirmation is, I am constantly expanding my awareness. I am growing into the highest version of myself. And it is on page 50, and 5 is symbolic of Hierophant energy, so perhaps a spiritual connection where the two of you are meant to spiritually evolve and grow together. 5s are also about change, so a period where, you know, when we think of the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, it's usually a conflicted energy or a separated energy. So I feel like the two of you are both changing right now and on your own journey. But that doesn't mean that this is over. All right, so stay with me. This is a lot of cards, so I'll see if I can keep it straight. So let me just figure this out here. That's your person. That's you. This is connecting energy. So we'll start with that. So we have bleeding heart as connecting energy. I love this photo. I am a photographer. I have a photo I took of bleeding hearts that I love. The sun was shining through them. Beautiful. Oh, there was a big crash downstairs. I hope everybody's okay. So we have bleeding heart. And this is from A Little Rain. All of these are from Tarot Stack. I do not work for them. So bleeding heart. And we have, you guys. First of all, it's on page 17, which is star energy. So not giving up hope. You still having hope for this. The star energy is symbolic of not being able to let someone go. You always kind of long for them. It's also an energy of healing and change. So perseverance, dedication, hope. I'm going to read the whole thing. The bleeding heart have inspired many tales, but the most popular one comes from the Japanese legend. There was once a prince who was trying to woo a princess. He brought her pink bunnies, symbolized by the outer shell of the flower he carried in his hand. What? He brought her pink bunnies, symbolized by the outer shell of the flower he carried in his hand. When she wouldn't look his way, he brought her gorgeous dangly earrings, shaped like the petals inside the heart of the very same flower, but she ignored him once again. Finally, he took a dagger to his own heart in a final attempt to show his love, and died for the sake of proving his sincerity. The princess, stirred by this final act of devotion, proclaimed her love and said her heart would, in turn, bleed forever. And so came about the name of the bleeding heart flower. Despite the prince's unfortunate end, the bleeding heart flower is a positive sign. It indicates hope and a dream for a better tomorrow. The prince remained determined until the end, and even though he died trying, the hope... I have chills. I want to cry. And even though he died trying, the hope that his love would be reciprocated came true. That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. This card urges you to stay the course. It's easy to be disheartened when it doesn't feel like things are working out. Hope for the future, though, is a powerful thing, and hard work and passion always pay off, even if it takes some time to see it yourself. You must remain steadfast in your beliefs and goals, even if the ones around you say otherwise. Treat this card as your biggest cheerleader in achieving your goals. I'll be your cheerleader. I want to be your cheerleader too. The finish line is close by. You just need to pull over the last hill to see it. 9 of Wands energy. Hope and perseverance. The last stand. It's the final countdown. That's what I always hear. Even if it takes a few more attempts, time, and energy, don't give up on yourself. Things can take longer than we anticipate, but don't give up on your dreams. Even though the labor may be intense, this card reminds us that only through continual effort and persistence will we be able to fulfill our dreams. The prince in the story had a bittersweet ending, and we'd all do well not to forget it. You might have to sacrifice quite a bit to achieve success. It's up to you to decide if the ends justify the means, though. Interesting. So whose energy do we want to look at first? I kind of want to look at your energy first. So we have all these cards to kind of describe the energy that you're in right now. I do have a court card and a major arcana card from this tarot deck. So let's have a look at what's happening here, you guys. So we have, I don't know how to speak French, but Lorraine, which is the Queen of Pentacles, I think. Queen of Pentacles, yes, this is Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, it's really interesting because we see current energy, you are picking up on that, like you are in this energy of growth. We see, I think it's really interesting how we see the roots here and we see you very rooted here. So you could be very focused on your own stability, your children, your family, your job, your business. Perhaps, you know, with that bleeding heart, it did talk about creativeness. Maybe you're working on some type of creation. We see you looking very confident, very stable. Although, you know, with that bleeding heart, maybe at times you do lose hope or you gaslight yourself about this connection. I'm looking at you. So we have the Empress, and this Empress card is really interesting because she's holding on to this skull, and skulls represent death and rebirth. The energy that I'm getting is that you and your person are in no contact, and there is this energy that you're trying to surrender to this. There's a lot of earth energy on this side. So you're trying to ground yourself. You're trying to surrender to this. You're trying to focus on yourself, not overthink, not lose hope. You could be trying to really tap into your intuition and trust yourself more than you ever have before. This card does talk about a spiritual awakening, and we just don't have one. We have many awakenings, and they can come in different shapes and sizes. So anyway, that's what I see for you right now. There is a strong energy of children on this side, so take it as it resonates. Again, we have Taurus, Libra. We have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the moon, I see Ace of Pentacles there, but with moon energy, we do have Pisces. You could be in Empress energy right now with this Empress card. So you could be not chasing this person, just, you know, it's like you're putting all your energy into yourself and your own stability, and you're trusting in whatever is coming next. That's what I'm seeing. Although, you know, with this bleeding heart, we get the energy that maybe sometimes you lose hope. With the bleeding heart too, that energy, I feel like this could have been a connection where you've put in a lot of time and energy. You've put in a lot of growth. You've tried to be patient. It seems like for me, with that energy of the prince, to me, it feels like you've tried everything you could to make this connection work. And perhaps it was out of your hands. I think it was out of your hands. And you, unlike the prince, knew that you matter too. What you want matters too. Your happiness matters too. And so you know, Chose yourself is what I'm seeing. Anyway, or you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to work on yourself and trust in this. Anyway, let's keep going. I love to talk about this stuff. So we have selective shield. This is where it starts to get interesting. So selective shield shows that right now you are protecting your energy. I feel like you're being very selective about who you let come into your energy. There is this, to me, there's a strong energy of you protecting yourself because you don't want to end up like the prince. You don't want to end up losing yourself. Right now we see you very focused. I guess Queen of Pentacles too is a protective energy. You know, she can be protective about her children, doesn't matter the gender. So we do see you being very selective about who you spend your time with, who you let into near your children, possibly. And I feel that right now you're really protecting your energy. I also feel like your spirit guides are trying to protect you as well, because I feel like maybe you were losing yourself in the fight, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Actually, I want to look at this. So this is from the Cosmos Oracle. And we have selective shield. I love to look at the page numbers and things for extra, for extra confirmation. Selective shield, and it's on page 84, which equals 12. Which is Hanged Man energy. So holding your energy back, gaining new perspective, sacrificing, like I said, Hanged Man energy, sacrificing. I feel like you had to sacrifice this connection to save yourself or to have growth here. Again, I feel like maybe you were losing yourself in the fight, but anyway. Selective shield, 84. Awareness of the energy surrounding us. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you because this is the energy that you're in. Awareness of the energy surrounding us. We distance ourselves from people. We get closer to others. Then we look back and do not really understand who we were or how we are so different now. We distance ourselves for a while. We meet again later. We connect with people as if we have known them our whole lives, while others that we have always known suddenly feel alien to us. So this is telling me something, you guys. So you're definitely going through an awakening. And I feel like maybe you vibrationally grew out of this connection. And that's why it couldn't work. It's why you just couldn't make it work. You couldn't force it to work. I also feel like maybe you're losing other people in your life as well. Maybe friends that don't believe in the same things you do anymore. You could be becoming quite spiritual. I was just watching a reality show. You know how I love to watch those reality shows? I just love the human behavior. I'm watching a great one right now, and I'm watching these. It's really interesting to watch how people behave in conflict and how they try and like pass the buck. And anyway, I relate it all to tarot in the end. But this woman who was struggling with drugs and alcohol went to rehab, and when she came back to all of her friends, she was different and she didn't know how to talk to them. And when they started drinking, she would, leave and go do her own thing. And then she found spirituality. And then I saw her, she was trying to talk to these women about spirituality, and they were making fun of her. They were like, wow, she went from one extreme way to the other. And I just felt sad for her because she's going through something beautiful and they're making fun of it. But anyway, so you could be realizing that some people in your life don't align with you anymore. You could be going through a period where you're releasing other things that don't work for you, maybe addictions for some of you. Anyway, I'm going to keep reading it. I distracted myself. All of these sequences are linked to your vibration. You attract what vibrates similarly in the same way to you. So if you're not on the same vibration, it can't work. If your energy changes, so does your environment for your own evolution. Do not resist letting go of what you no longer feel a part of, for the simple fact that you once did. For something new to enter, you have to make room by letting go of the old. Resistance only brings conflicting energies. Let yourself be carried away by that total feeling of an absolute, being where I have to be and with whom I have to be. Interesting. So that's what I see you're doing right now. You're completely focused on yourself. I feel like you realize that this connection right now, is not where you and this person are just not in the same place. And that doesn't mean you never will be. But right now, you're more focused on your own growth and believing, if it should be, it will be, and letting go. We have predictions of growth, 36, and that's Empress energy, Lover's energy. I am getting strong, mirroring energy in this connection. I feel like you're having to really sacrifice this connection right now because to me, you're in the mindset that what is for the best will happen, and that this is the only way that this person will change and grow is if you get off of that wheel of fortune for a while. You get off the merry-go-round. It has to stop. Interesting. And it's also 36 equals 9, which is Hermit energy. It is the I know I sound like a broken record. It is the evolution of your soul, the evolution into your highest self. And often that 9, independent, it happens independently. So I feel like right now you're really focused on your own growth and trusting in the universe that it will create growth on that side. Or if not, bring someone new towards you, I feel like you're very tapped into your intuition right now, is what I'm hearing. And we have shield, and I was, what? Because we have selective shield, and I just thought that was amazing. So yeah, we're going to put that over there. Let me get the book for that. We have 31. Shield, and this is the energy that you're in now. Shield, keep your guard up, make efforts to protect yourself and your energy. It's not time for expansion and experimentation. It's best to keep what is important to you close. Take awareness in others who may be curious about the inner workings of your life. Honor your own privacy. So there is this energy where you're keeping to yourself. Is that garlic? Yeah, that's garlic. So you're keeping to yourself. You're working on yourself. To me, it looks like you're learning about who you are, and you're possibly focused on your children and your job. And to me, what I'm seeing is that you're trusting that. I feel like you finally surrendered. What movie am I thinking of? There's a movie where they have an animal in a trap, and when it stops fighting, they say that's when they surrendered. I feel like you've surrendered. I need to move these over, I think. I feel like you've surrendered, and again, you didn't want to lose yourself in trying to fix this connection. And it's kind of like, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And to me, it looks like you're like, well, I can't change you, but I can work on me. And I'm not going to end up like that prince. So anyway, that's what we're seeing. I do see you protecting your energy right now. Maybe you have this person blocked, or maybe, they have you blocked. Maybe it's just no communication all around. So for your person's energy, Sorry. We do have earth signs, so I think I already talked about that though. I already talked about signs on that side. So we have judgment, and I think that's really interesting because that talks about an awakening. It talks about this person going through some kind of karma, possibly wanting to talk to you. I had a really difficult time starting this reading, and now that I'm in it, I can't stop talking. And that's what I feel this person is like. I feel like they're building up, they want to talk to you, and they just don't know what to say. And I feel like once they start talking, they won't be able to shut up. Anyway, so judgment, it does show, you know, perhaps this person needing to take accountability for something, making something right here, apologizing about something. I mean, I think it's interesting energetically, the body language of this card, because this person is like pulling up a chair. I feel like this person may be watching you grow if they have you on social media. This almost looks like someone who's watching you to me, the way they're sitting there. They could be sitting, you know, looking at you on their phone, I'm seeing. Anyway, it does look like this person wants to have a conversation with you, but I feel like the universe, their higher self, is telling them not yet. Just wait until you... Again, oftentimes people, when they're going through this, who are not spiritually awakened, have no idea what's going on. They have no idea why one day they just want to message you. They have no idea why they start reflecting on what no longer works in their life. Most of them don't understand what's happening. So remember that when you're wondering, why doesn't this person message me? It's their higher self. Their higher self is in charge. We have the King of Swords. So here we have someone wanting to talk to you. Truth, clarity, they're looking at this logically. This could be someone who was very intense sometimes in arguments. Maybe they said hurtful things because the energy got so intense. This could be someone who didn't want to be honest about... Sometimes the King of Swords gives off the energy of someone who doesn't want to take accountability. And I think that's interesting that we have Judgment and the King of Swords. So air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King of Swords there. So many cards. So many cards. We have 12. Oh my gosh! I got these cards early this morning and I flipped them over and I went downstairs, said hello to my family. So I had forgotten, or I didn't even see this one apparently. The Hanged Man energy keeps coming through, and I think that's amazing. We have calm within transformation. So there is a lot of energy of growth, of shedding of old cycles, shedding of behaviors. Interesting. Very interesting. To me, I see, first of all, Hanged Man energy. So neither one of you kind of being allowed to talk. It's like your spirit guides are like, no, you guys are not allowed to play together right now. You go to your separate corners and you stay there until you can be nice to each other. Or maybe one of you is in timeout. Maybe one of you has been put in the corner. You stay there until you can be nice. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I'm actually being kind of serious. Anyway, we have this person feels like they're just giving in to the transformation here because this is their energy. And to me, it feels like they're really surrendering to this. And I think that's really interesting because that's the energy I was getting from you. And I kept saying I was seeing mirroring. So that's how mirroring works. You surrender, they start to surrender. I keep seeing mirrored numbers on the timer. I keep seeing it. Very interesting. I'm also getting 7 of Wands energy here with the 7 candles. So somebody could be blocked, 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands is also the energy of wanting to fight for something. So it's like maybe this person has realized, you know, that's the person I want, and I have to work on myself so that I can have that person. Very nice. We have Ultraviolet. Now, there is a song that I know that talks about ultraviolet, but I tried to find it. I cannot for the life of me figure out what song it is that I'm trying to think of, but if I do, I'll post it. Anyway, we have ultraviolet. I think this is very interesting because we have a breakthrough moment. Here is what I'm seeing. We'll look at the book, but you see this lightning bolt. So we see a breakthrough moment. We see Ace of Swords. Anyway, really, really interesting. So how about before we move on, I'll read that one. We'll look at the ultraviolet. I tried to find what song I was thinking of, but I couldn't. Lots of songs called ultraviolet. Maybe you should go look up songs called ultraviolet. What secretly affects us. It's very interesting. It has to do, this is interesting. It has to do with the 111 portal, which was January 11th. That's really interesting. It mentions the 111 portal, whatever it is. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Very interesting. And it talks about, I'm just gonna read it. Without being visible or perceivable, it acts silently, secretly, affecting our field. And I was just talking about how this person probably has no idea what's going on. They probably have no idea why they're going through all this. Anyway, very interesting. It represents the hidden things that affect our health, where mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. As it is outside the visible spectrum, it is difficult to identify, but it is not impossible to prevent. Self-imposed limits and self-care as medicine are the keys. Invisible problems can be solved with tools which are equally invisible. These can be used on oneself, on another, or on any energy center. All of our bodies and planes interact with energy without exception. Therefore, it is always recommended to protect them. Anyway, this card talks about someone who's going through the energy of, I describe it as the magician. It's someone who is trying to get everything in control and they have no idea why. So they're working on, how do I say this? It's like they're cleaning up their life. It's like whatever they're emotionally bogged down with, they're working through it. They're working on their pentacles. They're working on their physical world around them. To me, this is someone who's kind of nesting or cleaning up their life. This is someone, like I said, who feels like they need to clean up their act so that they can be the partner you deserve, is what I'm hearing. And that could be what this calmness is about. That they've finally surrendered. They know this is what they want. They know they have to change if they want it. Anyway, very nice. So we have opportunity 19, and that's divine masculine energy, my friends. That's sun energy 19. I'm seeing a lot of 10s, very symbolic of Wheel of Fortune energy. Things happening in divine timing. So this is someone, their current energy. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is someone who sees you as a golden opportunity. They see the opportunity they have with you, and that's why they're calm right now. It's why they're thinking about things. It's why they're cleaning up their life. Again, I don't think a lot of them have any idea why they're acting this way or why they're doing these things in their life. Anyway, very interesting. An opportunity awaits you. Remember to always be thoughtful about the hand that holds the contracts. This is what I mean when I said perhaps one of you was put into a corner and said, you're not allowed to talk to that person until you change your tune. So this card says this person is being thoughtful about how they come in. They're thinking about it. They're wondering when is the best time. They want to come in with this golden egg with an actual offer. Anyway, very beautiful. So current energy, that's what I'm seeing. That only took 35 minutes. Now look at the tarot. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let me get the tarot. There we go. Okay, so we do have the Page of Wands here right away on the bottom, and we see this bear. To me, that bear looks like they are crying. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the sunflowers, we see growth. We see this person has had some kind of spiritual growth. Page of Wands does show them feeling like they want to take action towards you. However, with this Page of Wands, I don't feel like this person wants to come in until they have something substantial to offer you. Until they can say, here, I've changed. This is what I've realized. This is what I know I need to have to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Until they have something solid to offer you, I feel like their higher self truly is saying, not yet, not yet. I feel like anytime they think about contacting you, Page of Wands, their higher self says, not yet. And they don't, this is what I mean. They don't hear their higher self. They don't know that their higher self is pulling the strings. This is just someone who, when they think about messaging you, they just, now's not the right time, and they put their phone down. Anyway, their higher self is in charge. Here's what I'm seeing. And this person is coming in slowly, but that's, you know, what you want. To me, it does feel like there's a rebirth happening, and that you need to allow the emotions and, you know, patience, listening to your intuition so that it can grow. All right, so let's have a look. Ace of Wands right away. So like I said, someone wanting to take inspired action towards you, wanting to rush in, but they're trying not to. We have the Page of Cups. Oh my goodness gracious. This is what I mean intuitively. This is crazy. I said it yesterday in a reading. This is someone's higher self, like with this cup, with this apology, whatever, small offer. And it's like their intuition is trying to lead them to it, but it keeps coming up as page. So that shows, that's why they're not coming in, because they're not fully ready. They're not, it takes time for people to have awakenings. It takes time for people to have realizations and to apologize and to learn about themselves. It can take, you know, months. It doesn't happen quickly. And although this person wants to come in, they're holding back. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this is someone who's trying to balance their life. And I feel like you're also trying to balance your life. You could be focused on balancing, you know, your family or your, you know, personal life with your career right now. Interesting. I just need to stop for 1 second because I saw a card that I want to look at. So the likely creator, I just saw the likely creator, and it says you are bringing the world with you and extending further into love. The likely tale reminds you of the power you have within at any and all stages of the journey. The lily of the valley calls you to the love and support that is all around you, radiating from the universe and into your heart. Crow reminds you, where was that? Crow reminds you, like owl does, the wisdom and the messages you seek have been coming from within all along. Keywords: support, love, integration, friendship, abundance, inner knowing. Interesting. Spirit, element, spirit. So that's what I mean. You could be very spiritually tapped in. Remember the magic ball, spiritually tapped in. Interesting. Anyway, one more shuffle. We have the... I've seen the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. We've had all this ace energy. Very interesting. We haven't seen the Ace of Cups yet, but I'm sure it'll be there. And aces are symbolic of, you know, fresh starts, new beginnings. I said that I was going to one more shuffle, and then I just split the deck intuitively. The World. And the World shows a cycle that's changing right now. Look at the snake. So to me, it feels like the two of you are completing a cycle right now. You and this person could be at a distance from each other. There could have been a repeating cycle that just wouldn't end. So that's why the connection is at a standstill. Oh no! Oh no, maybe there was a tower moment and somebody came in and messed up all the tarot cards. There we go. So look at this, you guys. We have 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. And that is about long-term stability. That's, you know, very much confirming that what's happening now is happening for long-term stability. So that's why we need to stop thinking about it as, when are they going to come back? When are we going to be together? When are we going to be in union? We want that foundation to be solid. And the more solid your foundation, the more solid their foundation, the more spiritually awakened you are and tapped into your intuition you are, the more they heal, the more you have this chance of 10 of Pentacles. Long-term stability. This is someone who's thinking long-term, which is why they're not rushing in. And I feel like deep down, you know it's long-term, and that's why you're just kind of surrendering to it and saying, okay, universe, just let's get on with it. Let's get on this journey. I'm going to keep working on me. We have the Three of Cups, so that does show, this shows a connection that is in love between two people, that is a mutually beneficial connection. You both share equal amounts of love and create this beautiful connection together. So let's see. Let's look at the current energy. Let's have a look at the current energy between you. We have the Eight of Cups. So this is what I mean. There's an energy where the two of you have, this is interesting, you guys. The cards that wanted to come out with it are very interesting. So Eight of Cups does represent when you let something go and you kind of trust in the universe that it will come back to you. Eight of Cups, you know, Eight of Cups has lots of different meanings, and it really depends on the energy of the reading. Meanings, readings, yes, I said that right. So this Eight of Cups, what I'm seeing is, it really truly is the energy of, if you love something, let it go. And if it was meant for you, it will return to you. Eight of Cups is, you know, when someone can walk away from a connection because they feel like it no longer serves them. So you could resonate with feeling like you guys didn't energetically align. Maybe you walked away. Maybe you were energetically vibing higher than this person, and that's why this person didn't want to commit to this connection. Or, you know, maybe they were the one that walked away. Somebody walked away is my point. Eight of Cups is also an energy of releasing what no longer serves you, getting rid of what no longer serves you, which we did talk about. So lifestyle choices, friendships that no longer serve, behaviors. It's about Eight of Cups is when you're in a cocoon and you're dissolving. Like, think of I'm always on about nines and higher self. Think about that 9 is the butterfly, where you crack open from that cocoon and you stay there a little while because you're unsure if you can fly, and then you spread your wings and fly. 8 is the dissolution of self. It's where your old self dissolves away, and anything that's not meant to come with you into that next part of your journey falls away. So that's what I'm seeing current energy right now. It's like both of you are working on releasing what no longer serves you. You're house cleaning in your life. Now, the other cards that came out, because I wanted to talk about it, we talked about all these cards when they were coming out, and I think it's interesting that they all wanted to come out. We do have, what did this card say? I've already forgotten. The likely creator. Support, love, integration, friendship, abundance, inner knowing. It's a reminder of the power you have within. The messages you seek have been coming from within all along. Look at this. Inspired action. So right now, I think this is amazing because it's talking about the intuition and the knowing you have the answers, messages within you. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is messages, communication. And we have the Page of Wands, which is when you're intuitively inspired to do something. So it's just confirming how strong your intuition is getting and how your confirmation from my dog's barking. Maybe I could intuitively tell them to stop. Let's see. Pepper is not listening to me. That's my dog, Pepper. Anyway, very interesting. And I feel like your person is mirroring this, and that's why they're feeling called to reach out to you, but there's a higher power stopping them right now. Now we have, oh my gosh, that's magical. We have the Hanged Man on the bottom. Do I even have to talk about it, you guys? We've been talking about the Hanged Man this whole time. Tarot is magical. I love it. Energy is magical. Anybody who doesn't believe it, are you not seeing this? The Hanged Man. So it does show that right now the two of you are working on yourselves. It's like the spirit has put you in your own fish bowls and said, you know what? You guys can't play together right now. Like betta fish. They would eat each other. Chinese fighting fish, betta fish, whatever they're called. They need to be separated. You're in your beta stage. The messages I'm getting here are very interesting. The Six of Swords does show trying to move on from this. So trying to move on to possibly, I don't see this as you guys moving away from each other. I see this as you accepting that right now you can't be together and you're both focused on yourselves moving forward so that you can reconnect. Maybe you are trying to move on from this person. I think they're just, it's like you're going this way and they're like, wait for me. I do have to say the energy here and the offering of the golden egg does show that this person is focused on coming towards you. You know, your fish bowls are lined up and they're looking at you and you're not. All right, let's see how you're currently feeling about this connection. We have, there it is. What did I say? I said we've had every ace, but the Ace of Cups, here it is. So to me, this is someone that you still love. It's pretty clear here. I feel like you still love this person. I feel like your current energy about this connection right now, I do see you very focused on your own self-love with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups can be about when we are really focused on loving ourselves. What I'm actually seeing, we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups for how you're feeling about this connection. And what I see is, even though this is your Nine of Cups, even though this is your wish fulfillment, this person over here, you're choosing your own cup. And right now you know that it's better for you to protect that cup, is what I'm hearing. even though this person is your Nine of Cups. You're protecting your cup right now. Again, I'm seeing unconditional love for this person. I'm seeing this Nine of Cups shows that this is someone who, even though they may do things that bother you, you still love them. Three of Swords. So you're feeling, again, you're protecting your heart. Three of Swords. This shows separation. It shows heartbreak or sadness. And like I said with this, you're protecting your cup. Even though you love this person, you know that you can't end up like that bleeding heart prince. It was his third attempt, I think it said, where he passed away. So just, not that I'm saying anything about that, but we have the Three of Swords. So it's like you don't want your heart ripped to shreds. So you're focused on yourself right now. Let's see how they're feeling about this connection. How are they feeling about this connection? Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. It's funny because as I was shuffling, I heard just one card for feelings. I seriously did. And I was thinking, as I was shuffling, I was thinking about how when I do in-depth, I do like thoughts about connection, feelings about your person, blah, blah, blah. And I do a bunch. And this time when I said, your feelings, their feelings, I heard just one card and then 4 came out. How this person feels about this connection right now. Oh my gosh. We have the Hanged Man. So again, confirmed, there's no communication. This person is holding back because they're trying to grow. Even if they don't know that's what's happening. Some of them they know. They'll be the ones that say, I need to work on myself before I can be with you. Or they'll say, you deserve so much better than me, and they'll push you away. And there's other ones that don't know. Anyway, how they're feeling. We have 7 of Cups, so they're feeling confused. They're feeling like they want clarity about this. To me, 7 of Cups does show someone who wants to make a decision in their love life. They want to, you know, if this was someone who had a lot of other options or a lot of other things going on, this is someone who wants clarity about this or wants to bring you clarity with the King of Swords. For some of you, with the King of Cups, I do feel this energy that this person may not feel. It's really interesting. King of Cups shows they have this overflowing cup for you. King of Cups shows they have very deep emotions for you. And perhaps, hang on. My child was, I could hear my child talking and I just needed to pause it for a second. So what I'm seeing with the King of Cups, first of all, you could have someone else in your energy just for some of you. Again, just for a small amount of you. This is someone who is really thinking about how much love they have for you here. With the 6 of Cups, this is someone who's reminiscing about you. They're looking at old pictures of you. Like I said, they could be watching you online. And they're thinking about how they should have prioritized you for some of you. For some of you, this is someone who could be experiencing a lot of downloads about you throughout this awakening. So they could be having a lot of daydreams about you. They could be having a lot of dreams about you, trying to connect the two of you. Sometimes our 5D selves will meet in dreams to try and spark some energy so that when you wake up, you feel that energy and you feel called to act on that energy, if that makes sense. Or anyway. So to me, it does look like this person wants to reconnect with you here. 6 of Cups wants to bring you clarity. But like I said, right now their higher self is holding them back. Let's just do all of that. You could resonate with divine counterparts. We do have a peacock, it's a symbol of divinity. Oh my gosh, we have the sun on the bottom. Orange energy. So this person is feeling renewed energy towards this connection. We do have the sun here and the sun here. So this person does feel guided towards you. You are this person's happy place. I feel like they miss your energy. They miss your positivity. There's an overarching energy of clarity here, wanting to bring clarity. To me, it looks like this person feels like they sabotaged this connection somehow. All right, I want to see what is currently blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so interesting. Tarot is magical. Look at this. What is currently blocking this connection? We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. I need to make sure this is recording. So Queen of Swords does show that maybe as a blockage, Queen of Swords in reverse can be intense, like intense arguments, intense. What am I trying to say here? Queen of Swords energy is where you lose your cool and you act in a version of yourself that you don't really like or recognize or ever want to see again. So you could have, it's kind of like, you know, a wounded animal trying to protect itself. So you could have been through that, or your person. Queen of Swords as a blockage also shows that perhaps you put up boundaries and started being cold with this person. Not that that would, I don't want you to think by doing that, you're blocking this energy. That energy actually has to happen to initiate change. As a blockage here with the King of Wands, I am seeing something very specific, because the King of Wands, first of all, is someone who needs to take control of the situation, who needs to take control of a love situation, and who needs to take action. And right now, I don't think that this person is doing that. The other thing I'm seeing as a blockage is that this person could have been really focused on their own stuff. They came out with the Seven of Cups. So this could have been someone who was very focused on what was going on for them, who was more worried about what was going on for them. It can be a bit of a selfish energy. It's not just about putting themselves first. It's about putting a lot of things first over you. It's a very like self-centered type of energy. And the Queen of Swords shows maybe, you know, you had to put that boundary up. You had to stand in your power. And that could be why there's no contact here right now. We do have a spiritual awakening as a blockage. Look at that. And that tiger represents divine feminine. And on some judgment cards, they say that the feminine on it is the divine feminine. So that's interesting. What's blocking it? Not taking accountability, lack of spiritual awakening, lack of self-reflection. I see strongly here an awakening as a blockage. And that's amazing, because current energy right now is a spiritual awakening. So this should not be a blockage that you're even worried about, my friend. Just like blow it out of the way. It's not even a bother. Let's see advice for, oh, I was going to take those. Let's see advice for this connection. Advice? No? What's helping this connection? I got stuck on my other spread. What's helping this connection? What's currently helping this connection? We have the sun. We have the sun. So the sun shows positivity. It shows masculine energy. So that's very positive. I feel like perhaps you're in a bit of masculine energy, focused on your own empire, focused on taking control of your own life, focused on the physical, things in the physical that you can control. And again, it's helping this person be in that energy as well. Positivity, hope, I'm seeing. With the Knight of Cups, what's helping this connection? Intuition. Knight of Cups is very much an intuitive energy. To me, it's showing two people who are really listening to their intuition right now. I'm also seeing that perhaps this person's, you know how they want to come in as the King of Cups? I feel like it's helping this connection right now that they're not coming in, as a knight, because I feel like maybe they're not ready to be fully vulnerable. Maybe they haven't learned all those lessons yet. So keep that in mind. Slow is better. I want to get another one. No, I wasn't on advice. Let's keep going. Let's see what's coming next for this connection. We're going to get 2 cards, but we'll see what wants to come out. By 2 cards, I mean 2 shuffles. What is coming next in this connection? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have the Star. And one of these was on the page 7. One of these was Star energy. This one. Was it this one? Anyway, I think there was a few of them. Star energy shows hope. Oh my gosh, look. It shows, this is really interesting for what's coming next, because I'm seeing this King of Cups right here. I'm seeing this King of Cups, you getting your wish fulfillment. I'm seeing the Star is renewed hope in something. It's very nice energy. On the bottom, we have the Chariot, you guys. So what I'm seeing is not only forward movement in healing, but forward movement towards each other. We see someone taking action here, Chariot. I'm assuming it's your person. We do have the Knight of Swords, so someone rushing in. Again, it's going to happen out of nowhere. It's going to come. This person is, I don't think they know what's going on. And I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to have a really vivid dream about you. And they're going to wake up and they're going to be able to feel your energy. And that'll be the day they reach out and they come rushing in out of nowhere. Knight of Swords. The Chariot energy does show the 2 of you moving forward together. It shows both of you taking action towards this. Very interesting. 2 major arcana cards showing us what's coming next is big. I just want to look at the Star for a minute. Optimistic about love life, healing past wounds. Have faith, for the universe will bless you and bring forth all that you need. Positivity, high hopes. That's what's coming next. Beautiful. And the Chariot is taking action on love. So we see this person coming out of nowhere. They come very quickly here. These are 2 very fast moving cards. Let's get another one for what's coming next. That is really interesting because we just had the Chariot come out, and this shows someone being fearless. This shows, I know that we talk badly about the Knight of Wands. I do not see this as that type of energy. The Knight of Wands has very positive attributes as well. One of them is being fearless. And that is the horse from the Chariot card that we just were looking at. So I think that's really interesting, the similarities. Anyway, I believe this is the dog on the Temperance card as well. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm gonna just grab a book about the Knight of Wands. But we have the 10 of Cups on the bottom. So we do have emotional fulfillment. We have you feeling very supported. This is very beautiful, you guys. Oh my, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have nothing to be worried about, my friend. Look at this 10 of Cups, the Lovers. Oh my goodness. That's some powerful energy right there. That shows the 2 of you being a happy family. That shows the 2 of you choosing each other. It shows union. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me get what I wanted to get. I just want to look at this Knight of Wands because, like I said, I talk badly about that Knight of Wands. I started looking at the Knight of Coins by mistake, and it says trustworthy and brave man. I was like, Knight of Wands? Nah. On the move, travel, flight, departure. I love it. On the move, travel, flight, departure. I'm looking at another one. Knight of Wands, full of life, passion, energy, enthusiasm, sense of adventure. Be fearless and charge ahead. Okay? That's what's coming next. The both of you are both charging ahead. Chariot energy. You're being fearless. You're choosing each other. You're jumping. You jump, I jump, right? I can't believe I just heard that. That was weird. That's Titanic, right? Weird. Anyway, very nice. That's what's coming next. Let's see the future. What is the future of this connection, Spirit? Aww. We have the Three of Cups, which is a mutually beneficial connection where you both give equally, you receive equally, which can actually only be achieved, you guys, when you both love yourselves, when you both know how to fill up your own cups. Let's get some more for future outcome. We have the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, we have the Page of Wands. Remember how I said when I started this reading, I felt very nervous. And then I couldn't shut up. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this person coming in feeling nervous. This shows actually as future outcome, this shows a fresh start after an awakening. This is kind of the new chapter after one counterpart or one person in the connection has had a spiritual awakening. It's the action they take after that awakening. We have the Emperor, which is a solid foundation. It's a solid structure. It's very, very, very stable energy. Very stable. And we have the Three of Wands on the bottom. And the Three of Wands shows the two of you. Whoops, why did I pick it up upside down? That's interesting. It shows the two of you making plans for a future. It's about progression in love. It's about moving towards the Four of Wands. You know, like I said, it's planning for a future. It's moving in together or planning to move in together, planning to get married someday. It's making plans together. Forward movement, progression. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what your higher self has been waiting for. And we have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is beautiful because it shows a strengthening of this connection. It shows that the two of you, like I said, the two of you both bring a cup and you have flow here. Very beautiful. Anyway, very, very beautiful. That's just beautiful. Let's see what advice you need about this connection. What advice do you need about this connection? We have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, which is interesting because look at this. This is a very clear message, you guys, for advice. This is showing right now, to me, Four of Pentacles is someone who is it's someone who needs to work on their self-worth, on their own pentacles, on their own stability. 444 could be symbolic because we have the Emperor and we have the two fours here. It does show that right now the both of you are holding back, but it's for growth. Like I said, Hanged Man energy, it's for growth. Four of Swords shows that this is a break. We were on a break. This is a break. It's not final. This is a break. This is a situation where, yes, you loved it, you let it go, and it's going to come back. We have the Eight of Wands here. So after a period of holding back, after a period of a break, we see communication. So don't worry, my friend. Pile one, don't worry. We see rapid growth, rapid change after healing. Okay, we see this apology coming in. Don't worry. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. It's okay. What do I want to get for you? I feel like I should get something for you. I feel like you deserve like a treat bag or something. Like, you know, when you go to a park. No, when you used to go to kids' parties and you got a goodie bag. Anyway, I feel like I want to get you one of these. Oh, so this is an affirmation deck. And look at this. I let go of all that no longer serves me. And we were talking about that, you guys. Amazing. So let's just get a card for you. I love when that happens. Look at this. Your affirmation: I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. That's High Priestess energy, my friend. Trusting your inner self, trusting yourself to know. This is beautiful. There's a lot about surrender in pile 1 here. And on the bottom of the deck, we have, I am centered, peaceful, patient, and calm. Patient, oh my goodness. So C or P could be significant. I just see a lot of C's and P's on there. So maybe the initials C or P are symbolic. And because this reading isn't long enough, sarcasm, I'm gonna get another one. It's okay to feel feelings. If you guys were here the other day, I had that with one of my children. I was like, it's okay to feel your feelings. Just let them all out. Don't hold them in. Don't hold your feelings in. Cry them out. Don't hold them in, because they'll always resurface to be looked at a later date. We have deep we have deep intuition. That's magical. Oh my goodness, that's magical. You have so much about your deep intuition in this reading. I just love it, especially with the first card out. But Kelly, I can't do it. I can't wait anymore. Yes, you can. I can't keep going. Yes, I can. I'm delusional. No, you're not. One more card. Coming together, yin and yang. Oh my gosh. Balancing of divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Deep intuition about the coming together. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you guys, that is your reading. That was amazing. I really hope that resonated for someone. And I know that you're in separation and that's sad. And I hope that, you know, you don't take my laughing as insensitive. We're trying to raise our vibrations here. And I feel the excitement. So I can't help but try and feed that to you, my friend. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will be back tomorrow with another reading. For now, I'm going to head off to pile 2. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this tree agate, this is going to be a reading all about the future of this connection, what's going to happen in the future. I will warn you, this could be a long one. Every time I do a reading, I'm like, it won't be that long. And then it's like every time I say that, they just get longer and longer. I think pile 1 was very long. But anyway, it's just because there's a lot of information here and a lot of energy to a lot that the universe wants to communicate with you. So right now we're going to look at oracle cards. I do have a ton of oracle cards, you guys, so you'll have to bear with me. It may get confusing because look at them all. So we're going to talk about the first one first. Let me just... So this is your person's energy. This is meant to be your energy. And then this is the connecting energy right now. So you'll know if this resonates, if you resonate with the current energy of the situation. And then we'll get tarot to look at what's coming and what the future of it is. So the first card we have for you is fire and transformation, rebirth, renewal. So I will say that for some of you, this is a pile where I'm not quite sure if you're talking or not. I think it will really resonate for some of you. So this pile I'm seeing as no contact, low contact, or contact. For some of you, you could be in contact already. For some of you, you're not quite there yet. It's really interesting because I'm staring at a dice across the table, and it does, the numbers I can see, it's like Hanged Man Chariot energy. So for some of you, this hasn't come in yet. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. So this is, I believe this is one of the meaning cards, and I'll read to you what that means. I laughed because I said means a couple times. It doesn't take much to make me laugh. See, I just laughed at that. Meaning. So, meaning cards. Oh, look, it's on page 43. So I'll show you the dice that I'm looking at. I was looking at this. I've been staring at it since I started your reading. I said 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, and 12, Hanged Man energy. And this is on page 43. So interesting. Sorry, the page that I'm on is on page 43. So this is a meaning card. And it says, meaning cards explain what your situation means. Think of them as your subconscious mind or intuition telling your conscious mind the hidden truth. Meaning cards are marked with the moon symbol, as the moon is associated with the subconscious, intuition, and wisdom. So we have fire. Where is fire? So for some of you, you could be both going through transformations on your own and kind of have low contact. For some of you, this transformation is going on within your connection, and perhaps it feels a little confusing and messy if you are in contact or you are together. It could feel hard right now. But anyway, we do have transformative energy, which makes me think of, I know it's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but transformation and rebirth, I think of Scorpio energy. I think of death, so rebirth. Yes, your transformation will be hard. Yes, you will feel frightened, messed up, and knocked down. Yes, you'll want to stop. Yes, it's the best work you'll ever do. Fire symbolizes rebirth, purification, and transformation. Creation and destruction, life and death, protection and loss. Fire can make you warm, but get too close and it burns you. So I am picking up on an energy right away where perhaps you are worried that this connection isn't moving fast enough, or you're worried because there's something, you know, that's not quite working right now. It's interesting because it says fire can make you warm, but get too close and it hurts you or burns you. So this could be something that feels good, but then at other times feels, maybe it hurts you in some way. Maybe it's an interesting energy I'm picking up on. Maybe you feel like you're feeling too much, or for some of you, you could have been hurt by this person. For some of you, I'm also feeling like a hot and cold energy. So maybe sometimes the fire feels warm and then other times it feels like it's out. I'm hearing. Interesting. It didn't say anything about that on that card, but that's what I was hearing. In native cultures, fire was thought to be a gift from the creator that carried the power of renewal. Fire can maintain life and destroy life. This card is a sign to burn off the old and allow new to enter. You are going through a powerful, transformative period in your life that has several meanings. From one perspective, it is the most beautiful time. From another, it is terrifying. You are changing, parts of you are dying, so that you can emerge again like a phoenix. What matters is what you choose to feel about it and view it. Are you ready for your transformation? Interesting. And we do have 47 here, which is, you know, Emperor energy. It's Chariot energy. So for some of you, I feel like for some of you, maybe I'm going to just step away from that thought for a minute. I'm doing that thing that I do. I'm trying to figure out where you are in your journey, and my spirit guides keep telling me I need to stop doing that. Anyway, whatever's happening now is happening for good, for the good. With this energy, it did talk about releasing the old and welcoming the new, burning away the old, welcoming something new. So for some of you, you could be in the middle of releasing someone from your past, and all of a sudden you have this other person in your energy. Interesting. So let's look at this card, because this is supposed to be another connecting card. We have the Queen of Night. So let's have a look at that. A few of these cards I am going to read. You're just going to have to deal with it. It's story time. Queen of the Night. So it talks about luck, support, patience. So whatever, I'm going to stop trying to analyze who you are and where you are on your journey and how much are you talking to your person. And I'm just going to go with the energy that what I'm seeing is this is a connection where I think it's taking a while. It's moving slowly. It's like maybe it's a reconnection and you're very slow to reconnect. Maybe it's new and it's moving very slowly. I do feel like some type of important transformation is happening, and Spirit's telling you to be patient, to not rush this renewal, to not rush this rebirth. No matter if you're in contact or not, if it's new or not, Spirit's saying don't rush it. The Queen of the Night says luck, support, patience. And I'm going to read this to you. It may or may not resonate with this connection. This may resonate with you, but just take it as it resonates. Queen of the Night is a rare species of cactus, which, as the name suggests, only blooms at night. You'll find these flowers long gone before the first crack of dawn. The plant originates from Central America, where they're found leaning on plants around them for growth and nourishment. They only bloom once a year, and when they do, the petals give off a beautiful fragrance similar to that of a magnolia or gardenia. When you pull this card, keep in mind that it takes a full year for this flower to bloom. It is rare, unique, and something not many people get to see. Just like the Queen of the Night, you are an extraordinary individual worth waiting for. If you've been working towards something for a while, this card suggests that you are ready to show the world who you are and all eyes are on you. It may even suggest that you have received or will receive public recognition for your accomplishments. You know that your voice doesn't need to fill a room to be heard. All the hard work that you've been putting on in the background is finally paying off. You've emerged more confident, happy, and filled with the wisdom to offer the world around you. Allow yourself to enjoy the confidence. You've earned it. Of course, that can all be much easier said than done. If you struggle to see your own value, take another lesson from this flower. The desert is a harsh environment, and for plants to survive, they rely on each other. If there are things about yourself you want to change or work on, know that you won't be able to evolve without leaning on others for support. This flower teaches us patience and reminds us that we cannot go far without support from others. So I am seeing that this is a connection where the two of you are meant to be supporting each other, whatever. It's either you're supporting each other within this healing journey, or whoever this is, you're meant to be supporting each other. So you're not meant to be overthinking about where it's going. You're not meant to be pushing them away. This is an interesting pile. This flower teaches us patience. No, did I already read that? Reach out for help if you need to, and learn to enjoy the little things in life. Be patient with yourself and others. While it's great to be independent, no one can accomplish anything alone. Don't be afraid to ask. Sometimes talking to a friend or a warm hug from a parent, I just felt my childhood wound rip open. Or a warm hug from a parent can be just the push we need to get throughout the day. So, interesting. So, my final point is that whatever is happening right now seems to be moving very slow, and it's for a reason. It's because something huge is happening here. Whoever this person is, whoever you are. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And we'll try and get some clearer messages from these oracle cards. So, these are meant to represent you. So we have this, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And this Knight of Pentacles shows, I'm not quite sure what it is. Either you want to move slowly and you're afraid to move quickly, or you're worried at the slowness of how this is happening. It's either one of those situations. Very interesting. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy because it's a stable energy. So like I said, I feel like right now, you feel like this is moving very, very slowly. And for some of you, I'm wondering if you even think this person is interested in you, is what I'm hearing. Whoever this is, whether it's past or new. To me, it feels like you're wondering, are you even interested? Like, what's happening here? I don't see this flower. And what's interesting is that this card talks about leaning on others for support. And I feel like perhaps sometimes maybe you overthink about this and pull your energy away. And I feel like Spirit might be telling you that it would be good to talk about these things with this person, to have an honest conversation, to lean on them for support. You know, if something's happening that's making it hard for you to know what's happening, you can ask them, or you could say, this is what I need. Can you provide me with this? And if they're able to, hopefully they do. There is something about sharing the way you're feeling with this person. I do feel a very slow energy over here. So it's like you're not quite sure where it's going. Or maybe if this person is even interested in you, or if they see a future with you. And I think that's maybe why you're watching this reading. We have Hierophant energy. So Hierophant energy does show some type of lesson needing to be learned here. It does show, I believe you want something. I believe you're wondering, is this going to turn into commitment? Does this person want to commit to me with the Hierophant energy? So Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, that's a whole lot of earth energy, my friends. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have a little bit of water. Queen of the Night reminds me of Queen of the Swords energy. Not that it has anything to do with Queen of the Swords energy, just Queen of the Night. I don't know why, but it says it's kind of a lonely, I don't know. It just makes me think Queen of Swords. But anyway. So yeah, Hierophant energy shows perhaps you're wondering where this is going. Is this person committed to you? Is this going to be one of the traditional safe relationship? To me, it doesn't feel like it's a traditional relationship, or it doesn't seem to be progressing the way you think it should, or I don't know. It's very interesting energy here, you guys. I do believe you're wondering where this is going and if it will lead to commitment, if it will lead to Four of Wands, if it will lead to marriage. And maybe you don't know how this person is feeling. We have restlessness. And right away, you know, first of all, 10, this is happening in divine timing. I do feel like maybe you are wondering where this is going. Maybe you spend a lot of time thinking about how much time is passing. Maybe you spend a lot of time thinking about when you heard from them last, how long it takes them to message you, how long since you've had a date with them. This could be someone who you're waiting to hear from if you haven't heard from them and you're in no contact. This could be someone, see, I'm getting lots of energies. This could be someone also that who you feel has a crush on you, and you're like, where is this going? I feel this spiritual connection. Why is this person not telling me anything? Why are they not communicating with me, that they have feelings for me. So there's some of the energies that I'm seeing. I also feel, hang on. Excuse me. I felt a sneeze apparently. With 7 and 3, I do get the energy of you maybe lacking patience, Empress energy, but not Empress energy, lacking patience, wanting to control the outcome, wanting to control where this connection is heading, Chariot energy, wondering when is this person going to take more action towards you. So yeah, interesting right away. It's becoming more clear to me now that we're getting into it and my children have stopped playing outside my door. So we have entropy. I don't know how to say that. It's very interesting. My son's special interest is space and planets and constellations. So I might show him this deck. I keep saying, because he's autistic and he's very much into geography and flags and what's going on overseas and things like that. He's constantly info dumping on me. He's constantly, did you know? And he loves space. So I keep telling him, you should learn about tarot and then we can info dump to each other. Anyway, I think he would like this deck. Not that that, you know, has anything to do with your reading, but you're my friends. So I felt like I would mention it. So this is from the Cosmic Oracle. This flower card is from this deck, A Little Rain, just in case you guys want to know. And this one is from this one, all from Tarot's deck. I do not work for them. You can't beat their quality. And the beautifulness of the card, the energy and time that goes into them, you just can't beat them. Again, I do not work for them. Okay, so what am I trying to look up here? I was trying to look up Queen of the Night, but I don't think I'm going to find Queen of the Night in this book. So, entropy, or however you pronounce it, is on page 5. And 5s are about conflict, about change, Hierophant energy, 5. Anyway, loss of order in a system. So this indicates a level of uncertainty in a system. It is the measure of the amount of energy which is lost due to being unavailable to do work. It is the transition from a disorderly state into an even more disorderly state. There are notions of microscopic order and disorder. Uncertainty. Interesting. Confusion derived from a twisting motion. Turn around, return, or change the layout. Very interesting energy. So the main thing that I was getting from this card was the uncertainty. And that's what I was feeling in your energy. You're uncertain of what's happening in this connection. You're uncertain of how this person feels. You're uncertain if they actually like you. You're uncertain if they're coming back. You're uncertain if they even think about you. I'm seeing lots of situations for this pile as far as if you're talking or not. This is also a bit of a shadow, like this is one of the darker cards of the deck. And to me, it does... Let me just look here. You know, the darker energies, the darker cards are a bit heavier. The lighter ones are more positive. So yeah, I feel like you're feeling very uncertain about where this is going, my friend. And that's okay. It's okay to be uncertain. There is this uncertain restlessness. Look at all the dark energy here. So maybe lots of, I'm hearing maybe you have a lot of fear, overthinking. Perhaps, you know, you suffer from over-analysis paralysis or... you know, racing thoughts. You could be ADHD. You could be neurodivergent. And we have 35 heart maze. So we do have this feeling that you just don't know what's going on. You're wondering, 5, is this a Hierophant energy? Is this commitment? There is this energy of you needing to be patient to see how it all plays out. Very interesting. So that's your energy. I guess the main thing I'm seeing on your side is you are uncertain. Whatever, it's almost like you're waiting. I am picking up a heavy energy of maybe this is someone who you feel you have a connection with, fire, and you feel like your soul calls to them. You feel like you have a soul connection, but maybe you've never spoken to them about it. Maybe you two have a friendship. If this is a reconnection, I just see you being uncertain as to this person's intentions and what they really want here. But anyway, let's look at your person. This is a weird pot, not weird, but different. We have the King of Cups. So this is someone, the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who's following their intuition. This is someone who is afraid to be vulnerable with you, Knight of Cups. They could be emotionally immature. This is someone, Knight of Cups can be someone who wants to rekindle something. So like I said, perhaps the two of you aren't talking, perhaps you are reconnecting, but you're both kind of holding back. There's an energy that, you know, you're both holding back. You're both not sure how to act, what to do. Knight of Cups to me can kind of symbolize perhaps someone who has feelings for you and hasn't spoken about them. So take it as it resonates. This is someone with feelings for you though, my friend. And for some of you, someone who wants to rekindle something or even start something with you. If this is, you know, what I'm hearing is this could be someone that you feel you have a love connection with, although you've never spoken about it with this person. So like a friend or someone you work with or someone that you've had interactions with. Look at the way the two of you are looking at each other. It's almost like who's going to make the first move, or it's like you guys are mirroring each other in a sense where nobody wants to give too much. Nobody wants... it's a very... What's the energy that it's like you're... I want to say apprehensive, but I don't know if that's the right word to use. But it's like you're both wondering where this is going and why is it taking so long? Your person's energy, we have the Star. Interesting. Is that the Star? I think it's the Star. I'm going to go with the Star. So the Star energy is interesting because what I'm seeing is this person isn't being entirely honest about how they feel about you. They are holding back, and not in a manipulative way. This is someone who's kind of behaving in a way that they think you want them to behave in. It's like they're waiting for a sign from you. This is someone whose Star energy could be... For some of you, this could be someone who is on social media, so perhaps a creator that maybe you like and you don't know if they know who you are. This is a really interesting pile, what I'm hearing. The Star energy shows... I really hope that's the Star. I need to look, because what if that's Temperance? Hang on. Do you see? Do you see how I doubt myself with my ego? I was right, it's a Star. I don't know why I was doing that. This also looks like a Star, doesn't it? So what I was saying about Star energy is it's Aquarius energy. We have water here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. And sometimes Star energy can be someone who's kind of wearing a false mask and hiding what they truly feel inside, the depth of what they feel, the connection that they feel. This is someone who has kind of a longing energy for you as well with the Star. This person could be really working on healing right now, or like I said, focused on, perhaps they're in social media with the Star. It's Aquarius energy. We have repopulation, and this is moon energy. And this is what's really interesting, is that this could be someone who gives to this connection, or who gives energy to this connection, and it feels good and it feels like there's energy, and then all of a sudden, nothing. This repopulation card talks about someone who has energy to give, but then it runs out and they need to retreat and rebuild that energy up. So this could be someone who's being inconsistent, not because they're keeping secrets or anything like that, but because there's other things going on. So if one moment this person is showering you with attention and then the next they're not. Remember I was getting hot and cold energy? This shows that there's hidden reasons for that. There's unseen forces at work. And this is not about you at all. This is about your person regaining energy. This could be someone neurodivergent. This could be someone who goes through burnout and doesn't know what to do when they're in burnout. So they just go quiet. Interesting. So again, it feels like this person offers you energy and then at the same time sometimes doesn't have energy to give. And perhaps that's why you're wondering what's going on here, or you're questioning if they even like you, or if they have feelings with you, or if they're just manipulating you. And I don't think they're manipulating you. I kind of just see this as two souls trying to find their way, trying to work it out. With the Knight energy, maybe the two of you don't have, I don't know why I'm getting this. Maybe you don't have good examples in life as to what relationships should be or how you should act. Maybe there's lack of boundaries between the two of you. Anyway, I'm hearing a lot. I apologize if it's confusing for you. If you think it's confusing for you, imagine what it's like in my brain. Trying to decipher it. So the next card we have, oh, look at the rainbow, is Solar Corona. Oh dear. Look, maybe they got the, maybe they got the vid. I don't mean that in an insensitive way, but the way that sometimes there's an apple there, sometimes there's not. Just remember, maybe there's a reason they're holding back. Anyway, I thought I'd mention it. So we're going to look at that Solar Corona. They could is Corona a beer? Says the alcoholic. Is it? It's been so long, I can't remember. I don't think I like that type of beer. Okay, so it's on page 88, and to me 88 is very symbolic of strength. So this person, to me, maybe they do struggle with having the strength to be honest with you about how they feel. Maybe they do struggle with giving this relationship time and energy. Maybe they are struggling with wanting to come back in, whatever the situation is. Oh, look at this. This person is learning something here. Learning that comes forth through a difficult time, allowing for understanding and transformation. Transformation. So this could be someone that's coming out of a difficult time, and that's why it's confusing for you, or why they're so slow to contact you. It is the rainbow in the storm, the liberation of the ego, and the appreciation of pure beauty that's seen through witnessing an eclipse. Paradoxically, the best time to see and appreciate a solar corona is the moment of reflection during a dark storm. So this could be someone with the star energy that in the darkest moments, to rejuvenate themselves, to keep hope alive, they think of you. This could be someone who's trying to heal, and you're their shining light. You're that star in the lantern in the Hermit card, is what I'm hearing. The perfect circular light that the sun does not allow seeing in a day with no eclipse. It is hidden and only revealed before our eyes thanks to an eclipse. So again, there's a lot more going on here than you know with this person, both in their personal life and with their emotions towards you. Very interesting. This person could be going through something big here. So we have one more card for Oracle, and we have Big Kiss, and we have 2. And this is an interesting card because it does show that this person has feelings for you. They feel this intuitive connection towards you. I do think that you spend time worrying if this person likes you or not, and they do. Big kiss. So this is what I love this because they may not have expressed to you how they feel about you yet. For those of you who are resonating with a crush, big kiss. The universe is puckering up to lay down a big old smooch on you. That's what it says. This is a playful and joyful time of bliss. You may be experiencing a romantic or flirtatious energy, or you may feel embraced by the world around you. This card could open to a new romance or a major crush. You might be crushing on the beauty you see all around you and the lushness you can create for yourself. The big kiss takes center stage and leaves little attention for anything else. Anyway, so to me, you've ignited something within this person. Perhaps something that they thought they'd lost long ago. This could be someone who is, releasing someone else from their life, perhaps a past love, and maybe that's why it's taking a while for them to come in. Anyway, however it resonates, that's what I'm seeing. I know it's a little bit confusing, pile 2. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this person feeling good about this, but experiencing stuff in their personal life. And you feeling okay about this, but suffering from anxiety and overthinking of where this is going. Because maybe this person doesn't talk to you about what's going on in their life. Maybe a lot of this is unsaid, Anyway, so let's get you some tarot. I did cleanse the deck before I started this reading because I am using the same deck. So let's have a look. I'm actually just going to move these while I shuffle to save myself the grief of messing them up and re-straightening them every time. So that's the current energy if you're still here. Oh, interesting. So we have the 10 of Wands on the bottom in reverse, and that shows, oh, this is amazing. 10 of Wands does show an overwhelmed, stressed out energy. So perhaps, you're both going through stuff or you're both feeling things and it's not being spoken about. That's why there's, uncertainty here. I do see for some of you that this could be someone who's releasing a past person and they're going through a rebirth through that. What's interesting with the 10 of Wands in reverse is this shows the two of you. I can feel the energy escaping from you. Oh my goodness. The 10 of Wands shows, in reverse, shows the two of you unloading these burdens and sharing them with each other. And I think it's interesting because that's what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about perhaps you need to, like that Queen of Night said, perhaps the two of you need to lean on each other. Perhaps the two of you need to share how you're feeling. I definitely see the two of you sharing your burdens in the future if you're not already, with the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Chariot. So this is coming, this moment where the two of you open up to each other and this rebirth happens. Interesting. To me, it looks like this person wants to share with you what's been going on in their life. So let's have a shuffle. We have the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands can be an energy where someone has been a little bit defensive. So perhaps it just feels like there's been other 7 of Wands blockages. I'm seeing other circumstances keeping this from moving forward, from progressing into 8 of Wands. Sometimes that can be the opinion of others. It can be other factors, other blockages. Interesting. I don't know if you guys just noticed that, but I was, there was a card flipped over. It was the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse is all about things coming to light. It's about talking about what you've been holding back. It's about the end of, you know, games. Not that I'm saying you're playing a game. I'm just reading the text I have memorized in my brain. We have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is equal give and take and balance. Interesting. So perhaps this person doesn't, perhaps the energy feels unbalanced right now and perhaps it's worrying you. Perhaps you have more energy to give and they don't right now. One more. We have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands shows planning for a future. Wondering, where is this going? Oh, I need to do one more shuffle. That was horrible. That's not going to cut it. We have the Ace of Wands. Fire, taking inspired action. So let's see what's going on here, you guys. We have the Fool. So this fresh start is here. Whoever this person is, this new beginning is here for the two of you, but it feels like it's perhaps stalled. It feels like perhaps it's taking a while to actually come into fruition or to even be spoken about. Judgment. So interesting. Where did I have all these cards? I had them here. Let's just put them back. My children are incredibly loud today, by the way. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the current energy between the two of you. And we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is giving an energy of friendship or reconnection. It is the start of something I'm feeling. Now what I'm seeing, Three of Cups, this could be friendship turning to romance. This could be a crush. This could be someone you only see in social situations or you don't see that much. And you're wondering, like, where is this going? Three of Cups also shows that perhaps at times you have more energy to give than this person, and then the energy becomes imbalanced and you start wondering, where is this going? So yeah, interesting. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be someone that you work with, you guys. This could be a friend that you work with. The Eight of Pentacles shows the two of you both working on this, both putting in effort. If you're not together, this could be you guys working, spending your time focused on your career, but I'm kind of getting a different vibe from this pile. Eight of Pentacles does show that the two of you both see the potential in this. And it does feel like you're both, you know, putting energy into it with the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles again. So Three of Pentacles shows me that you do collaborate or talk to this person, whoever this is, or, you know, for some of you, I was feeling like maybe it was someone in the spotlight, social media. Anyway, interesting. Let's see. I want to see how you are feeling about them. So the Page of Pentacles, this is interesting because the Page of Pentacles shows you feel the potential here. You feel like there's growth here. But to me, Page of Pentacles, it feels like you're wondering if this person actually wants to commit to you or if they actually have feelings for you. Page of Pentacles can show that you feel shy about how you feel about this person, or you feel shy about telling this person how you feel or about opening up to the depths of what you feel is what I'm seeing. It does seem like it's moving slowly. And Nine of Pentacles for how you feel about this person. You could see this person as someone who is very independent. They could, again, work above you at work, be a boss. You see this person as very confident, very stable. And what I'm almost seeing, King of Pentacles, that's that. I think that you may work with this person, or they're a father or something. There's a lot of pentacles here, a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And what I'm seeing is that right now I feel like you don't have enough belief and confidence in yourself or where this is going. And I'm not trying to call you out. I feel like what I'm seeing is for how you feel about this person. This person could be older than you. But I'm seeing this. This is you and this is them. They look like they could have a lot going on in their life. They could have a business. They could have work. They could have children. And that's what I mean. Sometimes I feel like this person is really focused on their material world. And sometimes you wonder if they're even thinking about you. Page of Pentacles, to me, it looks like you have this person on a pedestal. Because the Page of Pentacles can be shy and unsure. And to me, it looks like maybe you feel like you're beneath this person, and you should never feel that way. And to me, that shows that you need to work on your own confidence and your own, like, you have that beauty within you. To me, it feels like you may be really restless about overthinking about this person, wondering if, you know, you'll measure up to them. It's very interesting. You shouldn't feel beneath anyone, but there is this shy energy about this person. I'm not sure if this person intimidates you or you're just worried, you know, that they don't actually like you as much as they do. You are seeing this person as a very independent, strong energy, very evolved. Perhaps they're financially abundant. Not that that has anything to do with anyone. And, you know, you're curious about where this is going because I think you see long-term potential with them. Interesting. Let's see how they're feeling about you. We have the Seven of Wands. So I did see the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands can show that right now there's other obstacles in the way. What's interesting is whatever this person is going through, they see you as worth fighting for. But I think there's other factors at play. There's other situations, other blockages. It's interesting how I was talking about someone online because I keep seeing the vision of someone who's online in social media. And you know, it's interesting because we have this Ace of Wands here and then the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands can represent being in the spotlight. So I just wanted to mention that. Maybe you're the one in the spotlight. Anyway, Seven of Wands does show, though, that there's other factors at play. You know, other people's opinions, other things that this person is working on. Perhaps their creative endeavor here, whatever it is. This person could also feel, it's interesting because this person could feel these feelings and then go through periods where they deny it, where they try and talk themselves out of it. They try and tell themselves, nah, I don't feel that. Anyway, it's really interesting because I am getting the energy for some of you that this person could be not tempted by you, but I feel like for some of you, this person could be in another connection or have someone in their past that they need to release. And I feel like you've shown them they need to release that person. This is someone who sees you as the Empress, who feels drawn to your energy. They can't explain it. Doesn't matter how much they deny it. The reason I'm talking about a marriage is we do have the Devil here, and this is actually on the Knight of Swords. So to me, this person felt this, but if you're resonating with someone who's married, but they didn't want to impulsively do anything because they weren't sure what was happening within this connection. So maybe they just kept being friends with you. It does show that this person spends a lot of time thinking about you with the devil. Interesting. There is an energy of someone in a marriage on this side, just for some of you. So I just wanted to keep that in mind. I want to see what's currently blocking this connection. 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands does show conflict. It shows possibly someone else in either of your energies. It shows, you know, it doesn't have to be arguments between you two. It could just be external blockages. It could be that this person is, you know, fighting with someone else in their life and doesn't have time for this. Or it could be that you have a lot of conflict in your head about where this is going and you could be overthinking it. Interesting. I want to get another one. We have the Star. That's interesting for blockages because your person is over here. So the Star does show someone, first of all, I don't think that either of you are fully being honest with each other about how you feel. I think that's one of the blockages here. That it's almost, to me, it's almost like this wants to progress into something else, but neither of you are talking about it. The Star shows lack of hope. And I do see a little bit of lack of hope in your energy here, a little bit of darkness. The Star can also talk about the fact that this person still needs to release someone. So like I said, this could be someone who has, you know, a codependent marriage that they're still in. And you feel this, but perhaps there's no action. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of messages, so I apologize. For what's blocking it, I keep like, sorry, Queen of Wands and Pentacle, 7 of Pentacles does show that perhaps this person already built a foundation with this karmic, this Queen of Wands, but I just wanted to mention it. Let's see what's currently helping this connection. We have the World. So the World shows, this is interesting. If you guys, this is a weird one. If you guys are at a distance, that could be helping you right now. The fact that you don't, it could be helpful that you're at a distance because maybe if you were in person with this person all the time, it would get more intense, more confusing. The World does show that as far as what's helping this, to me, it looks like this person may be trying to close out a cycle in their past, or perhaps you're trying to close out a cycle in your past. Take it as it resonates. There is a feeling of completion here. So feeling like this, there's a higher purpose here is what I'm hearing. I feel like you think there's a higher purpose to this connection with the World. Very interesting. I want to get another one. What is helping this connection? We have the Tower. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's definitely someone in this person's energy, you guys. It's either you're married or they're married. I can't figure it out. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like someone here, this is a connection where you're both in love with each other. Perhaps you've never said it, but one of you has a spouse. To me, I think it's your person. I could be totally wrong. It could be just a third party situation, which could be work, which could be, you know, it could even be an ex that they have kids with, that there's a lot of conflict. The Tower and the 8 of Cups shows the ending of a connection here. It shows someone who's realized that emotional fulfillment will not be found in the foundation they've already created with someone, and that they have to walk into new territory for new life experiences to get fulfillment. And what I'm seeing is they know you fulfill them, the world. They know you fulfill them. And now we have the Eight of Cups, somebody walking away from what no longer fulfills them. Tower. Very interesting. It's, the King of Cups shows someone who's choosing his heart over his head. Their heart over their head. Gender doesn't apply here. I love you all. So that's what I'm seeing. This has been a tricky energy because from the beginning of the reading, I haven't quite been able to tell what's going on between the two of you. And I think that maybe that's symbolic of you don't know what's going on with you either, and they don't know either, and nobody's saying anything. It took, like, maybe it's taken you guys a while to realize the connection between you. Maybe for a while you tried to not deny the connection between you. That's what I'm feeling. Because it's taken me a really long time to get here. And now it's coming through very clearly that this person is releasing someone in their energy because they feel this fulfillment with you. They feel like there's something special here. And for you, you know, maybe you're wondering, like, how long is it going to take? I feel like you're getting restless. You feel like, is this really going to happen? Because, you know, in society will tell us, oh, they'll never leave their wife. Oh, they'll never leave their husband. I also don't want anyone to pass judgment on someone who's considering choosing themselves over a foundation that they've built. You know, I was one of those judgmental people who judged people who got divorces, who judged men who had midlife crises and fell in love with someone else and left their wife. Soul connections, it does happen, you guys. It happened to me. So anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. And we have the Tower and the Eight of Cups is what's helping it. So this is someone who's detaching from that past connection and following their heart and realizing what they want. Let's see what's coming next for the two of you. We have Judgment, a conversation. And oh my gosh. We have Judgment and the Ace of Cups, and that shows a new relationship. It shows an emotional renewal. It shows an offering of love, an outpouring of emotions. Here's my cup. Here's what's in my cup. Here's how I feel inside my cup. Judgment shows someone being honest with you. It shows the truth coming out. It shows this person making a decision. This is life-changing here. This is transformation, awakening. Judgment and justice can talk about releasing someone, wanting to do it the right way. So this could be someone that wanted to close off that chapter before they even told you how they felt. We do have honesty and renewal here between the two of you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to get one more. We have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is, you know, when someone says, hey, I have a crush on you. It shows the start of something. It shows someone being vulnerable. It shows intuition, the power of intuition, both of you following your intuition. I feel like you're going to have clarity here. Interesting. Two of Wands shows making decisions in love, making moves in love, changing the direction of your love life, releasing a connection that's been a lot of hard work. Anyway, let's see the potential future, or what's the future of this connection. That's how we all started, right? We started with what's the potential, or what's the future of this connection. Six of Wands. And I saw the Six of Wands when I was looking at the Seven of Wands. I saw that Six of Wands. I mentioned it. Six of Wands shows feeling loved, feeling appreciated, feeling seen. This is success. This is triumph. You know, if this is someone who is in the spotlight, take this as a really good sign. We have the Fool on the bottom. So we've gone full circle. Oh my goodness, I love it. Because when we started, we talked about the Fool. And this shows the future of this outcome. You have success. You have a new beginning with this person. And it's like nothing you can even imagine here with the Fool card. I love it. The Emperor. It shows this person taking control of their life. It shows them choosing what they want here. Anyway, it's just beautiful. Emperor is, you know, structure, it's stability. The Six of Wands is such a beautiful energy. It's feeling alive. It can be marriage. Sometimes we see two people celebrating a marriage on it. Let's get one more for potential outcome. We have Strength. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you guys something. This is crazy. Look at this. Your card was the Page of Pentacles for how you feel about this person. And remember we talked about how Hierophant energy, how you were seeing them as someone you could settle down with. Anyway, I think that's amazing. Outcome energy, we have the Hierophant, which is commitment. We have Strength. Look, you with the King of Pentacles that you were looking up at, thinking you didn't, that King of Pentacles will never look at me. Look, you're together. Strength shows a very strong connection, unconditional love, choosing each other. Very beautiful, strong connection here. All beautiful cards for future outcome. I love it. 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 Let's see advice for you. That is him. Look, that's him. That's you and them together, whoever they are. Gender doesn't apply. Let's see what advice you need about this connection. Oh my gosh, this is interesting, you guys. This person is not fulfilled by that karmic. If you're resonating with that, this is someone who's not fulfilled with that person. And that's in the foundation that they've already built. Seven of Pentacles. What did I say? I'm going to get different advice for anyone who doesn't resonate with the third party. Actually, I can already tell right here for advice. So it does show this person is changing. This person is not happy in that other connection. They feel unfulfilled, which is what I've been picking up on. For those of you who don't resonate with the third party, this is showing an energy of you needing to embody more confidence, which I was feeling earlier. So you guys really need to work on your self-love, on appreciating who you are, everything you have to offer. You know, the Nine of Pentacles isn't an easy energy to, like, you can't fake Nine of Pentacles. It takes a lot of hard work. And Spirit's telling me that you need to spend more time loving yourself, believing in your own worth. Because you are worth it. And when you know you're worth it, you attract these things in. I'm going to get one more for advice. We have Ace of Pentacles. So look, there's a fresh start coming, my friend. 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Water this seed, my friend. This is growing into this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Fool. So it's almost like, to me, this person taking a leap of faith towards emotional fulfillment rather than stability, the foundation they've already built. Anyway, beautiful. I hope that resonated with someone. That was different. I want to get you some advice from this deck. Today is a sacred gift from life. That's interesting. So that's a reminder to be grateful for what you have. Also, to love yourself a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what card needs to come out. Believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, you need to have more confidence, pile 2. Pile 2, I used to have like no confidence. So believe me, it's worth doing the work. You're worth investing in. You're worth being confident about because you're amazing. Look at this. I can, I will. And this is your person too. It's like they're set on this. I can, I will. Pile 2, that's what I want. That's my emotional fulfillment. I'm going to get a different deck. This deck. It's okay to feel feelings. That's the card I cut open to with pile 1 as well. So if you need a reminder, it's okay to feel your feelings. So many of us were raised and our parents would say, stop crying. That came out too for pile 1. That's interesting. Yes, you can, pile 2. Yes, you can. I have support. So this is interesting because there's something in this reading about the two of you talking about this and finding support in each other. So I do feel like that's coming if it hasn't already. This is also, you say this because you do have support. You know, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, you are supported by the universe. We have 2 coming out. It's all for a reason. I love that. So it's moving this way for a reason. It's all happening for a reason. And we have curiosity, which is actually the Page of Pentacles, or gives me that Page of Pentacles energy, which you were in. So there's a reason you're curious about it. And why? Because it had this little pentacle has the potential to be your whole world, is what I'm seeing. So, my friend, don't worry. It looks good here. And I'm going to be really surprised if that resonated with anyone. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. So hopefully it resonated. In the past, when I used to film ones like that, I'd think about not posting them, but I learned that they're meant for someone. So anyway, I hope it helped you, pile 2, and I hope you have a wonderful day. It's 111 here. That's a sign. Anyway, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon, pile 2. Keep loving yourself. Keep investing in yourself. Keep believing you're beautiful. You are, pile 2. You are. You need to believe it more. And I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 3 and this ruby fuchsite, this heart, this is going to be a reading all about the future of this relationship. So the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the current energy. And then we're going to look at, we have a bunch of oracle cards to look at. And then we're going to look at tarot to see what the future of this connection is. I have Wally sitting beside me for this reading. He's purring his little butt off. So he says hello. So yeah, let's get into it, you guys. So you actually had 2 cards come out when I shuffled these for you earlier, and I had to take both of them. Excuse me. So this is supposed to represent the current energy between you and your person. Take it as it resonates. So let's see, I'm going to grab my book first. So like I said, 2 cards came out for you. So first we have peace, harmony, and contentment. 111 on the timer. And we have forgiveness, set yourself free. And what's interesting is we have sun energy here, so divine masculine, and we have feminine energy here, or sorry, divine feminine with the moon. So to me, that's really interesting. It kind of speaks to yin and yang, balance. So I'm really curious about what the current energy is between you and your person, because if it's not forgiveness and peace, it may be about to be. So we do have a lot of oracle cards to get to. So let me just make sure I'm on the right side. Okay, so that was your person's energy, and this is yours. and take it as it resonates. And this is meant to be connecting energy. So the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to have a look at these cards. And these are forgiveness is an action card. And the action cards, I'm just going to explain to you. It's from this deck. The action card tells you what you need to do about your situation. Think of them as the universe giving you practical advice on how you should act in order to manifest the best outcome. Action cards are marked with the sun symbol in all four corners of the card, as the sun is energy associated with action, power, and energy. So, forgiveness, set yourself free. Spirit is giving you the advice to have forgiveness here, whatever that means for you and this connection, and like set yourself free. And then we have this peace energy. So perhaps, you know, what I'm wondering is if this person is trying to apologize to you, or if you need to forgive something. Maybe there's a blockage here. I do kind of feel like this person may want forgiveness from you, or is trying to get forgiveness from you right now. Interesting. I keep clearing my throat. Set yourself free. So your affirmation is, I let go of anger, pain, and sadness and welcome freedom and peace instead. I am free. And I do talk a lot about this to you guys, about how when you're angry and resentful towards something, it just shows that you haven't forgiven them. They still, you know, have a hold over you. So yeah, let's read the card. So we have a quote. You must forgive those who hurt you, even if whatever they did to you is unforgivable in your mind. You will forgive them, not because they deserve to be forgiven, but because you don't want to suffer and hurt yourself every time you remember what they did to you. So I do see forgiveness here, you forgiving this person or wanting to forgive this person in the current energy. This card shows a woman hugging a unicorn, a symbol of inner power, miracles, and wisdom. They are standing in a purple hyacinth field. Hyacinth? Did I say that right? Flowers that symbolize forgiveness. Don't wait for an apology to forgive someone. Forgiving doesn't mean you are fine with what was done, and maybe you will never be able to forget what happened. However, you must forgive yourself if you truly want to be free. You deserve peace of mind. Holding on to pain, anger, and resentment costs a lot of your precious energy. Having a grudge or planning revenge is only food for your ego. Your ego is not you. You deserve to let it go and release the energy. You deserve to have freedom. Love yourself enough to forgive those who hurt you. Love yourself enough to forgive yourself. So very interesting here, you guys. So I can't tell if you need to forgive this person or if you've already forgiven them, or if they're like right now you guys are talking and they've apologized and they've asked for forgiveness. Maybe you're not sure if you can trust them and that's why you're here. Take it as it resonates, you guys. You will all be on different parts of the journey. So that is an action card. So that's saying that Spirit, they suggest that you forgive. And this is a meaning card. Meaning cards explain what your situation means. Think of them as your subconscious mind or intuition telling your conscious mind the hidden truth. So let's have a look at peace. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. And the dove symbolizes complete peace, harmony, tranquility, and purity. So very interesting, because it does say harmony and contentment. And your intuition is trying to tell you that whatever is happening right now between you and this person means well. It's balanced. There's harmony here. And maybe you're still struggling to forgive this person for the way they behaved in the past. Maybe you're still struggling to fully trust this person and to let your guard down. Perhaps you haven't fully forgiven them for their actions of the past. To me, it looks like this is someone who wants reconciliation, especially with the Peace card. Excuse me, sorry. I'm not sure if this person needs to talk to you or what. It's also on page 73, which is, oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I said it was on page 73, and when I looked at the timer, it was 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Interesting. 10:10. Interesting. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune energy. Being at peace means being perfectly content. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. You are not attached to the outcome. You are not worried about the future or thinking of the past. You are perfectly present and okay with anything that comes your way. Discover your inner stillness, that place within that can never be disturbed. If this card came up, know that you must first find peace within in order to attract the desired outcome or to know the truth. Very interesting. Because to me, if you're holding on to resentment towards this person, like let's say this person really hurt you and then they never spoke to you again. If you're holding on to that resentment, this card is implying that until you energetically release that resentment and that anger, this person can't come in with clarity. And I'm not, I know that's BS. I know. It sounds like a load of BS, but it's energetic. And it's being confirmed by this card right here. So it's saying until you're content and you've forgiven this person, it's hard for this connection to, it could be what's keeping this person from maybe apologizing. So perhaps right now, some of you aren't talking to this person, and the fact that you're learning to forgive yourself for maybe trusting this person, you're learning to forgive this person, it's causing peace and harmony and balance within this connection. Interesting. Interesting. And it does say to find peace, look for the opposite. Look for the things that take you away from peace and deal with them. So anything that doesn't bring you peace, Spirit's saying to get rid of. Whatever that means to you. It's really interesting. I'm really having a hard time with my throat. And we also have Daisy here. And if you guys were here yesterday, I did a reading and this card came out. And this is all about being grateful for everything around you. It's about practicing gratitude. It's about being open to abundance. This is a very happy flower. You've Got Mail may be symbolic. That was her favorite flower in that movie. I'm here all week for random movie things. I'm just kidding. So yes, if you were here yesterday, this might resonate with you as this card is coming out again. Daisy. Happiness, gift, simplicity. And I'm going to read it to you. It's story time. A simple yet beautiful flower, daisies bloom in numerous oval-shaped petals, combined in shades of white, yellow, red, or blue. The daisy is considered a universal symbol of peace and purity. It's even considered a symbol of the Virgin Mary in Christianity. Initially called Day's Eye. Oh my goodness. I feel like your person has something to say here. Or you have something to say. I'm really having a hard time. Initially called the Day's Eye, according to its Old English counterpart, the flower is popularized in Norse mythology as a symbol of Freya, the goddess of love and fertility. Some folktales indicate that the goddess sprinkled the flowers on earth anytime an infant died in hopes of bringing some cheer to the grieving family, proving that happiness can come from simple things, even when things are at their most bleak. Oh my goodness. What is happening to my voice, you guys? I sound like I've lost my voice. It's really strange. Daisies are a simple and pure flower with no intricate design. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Do you remember the other day? I don't know if you heard how bad my voice got. I had to pause it and then I had to cough. And remember the other day when I had a coughing fit and I said, I looked it up. What does it mean spiritually? I look up everything. What does it mean? It said that someone has unexpressed emotions. They've been holding something deep inside them. Maybe a grudge. Maybe you've been holding in forgiveness. Maybe this person has been holding in the apology. I cannot, that was, my throat keeps closing over. Okay. Daisies are a simple and pure flower with no intricate design, pattern, or stem. They stand on their own merit and remind us to do the same. Even when the material pleasures of life begin to blind us, there's always joy to be found in simplicity. Look around you and observe the small pleasures in your life. While most of us aim for the stars, it's the small victories that help us reach beyond them. Perhaps you need to distance yourself from material things and reconnect with your spirituality. It's great to indulge in meditation or yoga to reach your inner self better and realign your priorities. Start doing small chores for yourself or reward yourself organically for your achievements. When you're feeling good about yourself, it makes it easier to pass on good feelings to the people around you. There is happiness rooted in your daily life, even in the worst of times, and taking time to give gratitude to the smallest of pleasures in your life, be it blue skies or a lovely song on the radio, will help you enjoy the little things in life. So practicing gratitude. Interesting. I'm also seeing if this is someone who you're in contact with and it seems like you're having a hard time letting your guard down or believing or trusting in the situation. This Daisy card is actually suggesting that you start to look for the small changes that this person is making. Look for the small signs that they are invested in this. Be thankful for the small moments you share. Interesting. All right, so these are you. So we have the Queen of Swords, and this is an interesting Queen of Swords because to me it looks like you have your boundaries up with this person. Maybe you don't know if you can trust them. It could be that you're being a little bit cold with them right now because you haven't forgiven them. It does kind of show me this kind of back and forth energy. Do I trust them? Do I not trust them? Do I trust them? Do I not trust them? Interesting. It's like you're not sure. You're not really sure if you can trust them or if you can forgive them, I feel. Or maybe you feel like, I can forgive them, but can I trust them? Queen of Swords, you could have cut this person off in the past. You could have stood in your power, in your boundaries. That could be where you are right now. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Temperance. And Temperance, shows that you're trying to be patient. It does show me an energy. Temperance can come sometimes. I just saw 333 on the timer. Temperance can be an energy where you're not quite sure. It's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with this. To me, it's not sure. You're not quite sure if you can trust in this. You're not quite sure if you believe in this. Whatever it is, whether you're talking to this person or not. I do see you trying to remain patient. And I see you right now trying to balance your energies. So you are working on yourself. Let's get this one. We have 66, Alchemy. And 6 makes me think of lover's energy. The two of you coming together, the two of you reaching alchemy. I'm actually going to look at this. I didn't look at any of the other cards. We do have you... Harmony, 6-6, Harmony. I didn't look at any of the other cards during the reading or in the other piles for this one, but I want to look for you. 66. Aww. This is nice because to me, there's this energy that you're not quite sure if you can trust this. You're not quite sure if you can make this work. It doesn't matter if you're talking to this person or not. there is this energy that you're not quite sure if you can fully open yourself or surrender to this. And this shows alchemy. Your hands have the power to make gold. You create universal elixir. Have faith in your ability to perform transmutation. So that makes me think of Phoenix energy. You can build the impossible. You can take anything and by your touch, by your work, eliminate impurities and transform its appearance. You are magic. So you could be someone who helped this person realize things about themselves they needed to change. And until those lessons were learned, you know, perhaps this person couldn't apologize. This is showing that you have a gift, of perhaps helping lift this person out of those shadows. You could be a healer. To me, it's an energy that you can give to this, that you can surrender to this, you can trust in this, whatever the situation is between you right now. I'm not going to spend all my time trying to figure it out either. I did in the other pile. So the next card we have for you is 528. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up in the book. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what it stands for. But I'm about to explain it to you because it's interesting. I did read about it, but I don't know what HZ stands for, so I'm not even going to try. So I have to say the sun is blinding every part of your reading, which is very interesting because sun is about positivity, good energy. Okay, so we have, why doesn't it say what it is? I don't think it says what HZ means. Can someone tell me what that means? Please help me. So, unite, integrate, embrace. And that's kind of what I see here, embracing forgiveness, embracing this journey, embracing this connection. Everything in the world is made up of energy. This energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. Oh, this is what I was going to say. It's on page 24, which equals 6, which is lover's energy. And counterpart energy, the infinity symbol, I wish I knew how to pronounce the actual name of it. It stands for a connection that cannot be recreated, nor can it be broken. It's, it's one of a kind. We see it on the Strength card. We see it on the Magician card. Very symbolic of twin flames, counterparts, unbreakable bond. And this talks about this energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. And that's exactly what the infinity symbol on the Strength card stands for. It cannot be destroyed nor created with anyone else. The energy vibrates at different vibrational frequencies, due to which it gets its unique nature. How can you doubt what develops through an act of love? It is here, oh my gosh, I'm having problems. It is from here that everything is born. Love is an artist who works hang on. In pile 2, my son was outside the door making a bunch of noise to himself, and then he just did it again, so I just had to pause it and ground myself. How can you doubt what develops through an act of love? It is from here that everything is born. Love is an artist who works in silence, and generally, the most transformative acts do not make much noise. They are like the person who collects your rubbish early in the morning. You do not know their motive, their name, their life, but they're there every day doing something essential for you. There can be no large action without individual actions. What seems like small gestures combine to create an invisible yet indestructible connection. Love works like the universe, unseen and outside of the spectrum, but tangible in everyone's senses. Interesting. So I wanted to mention with this card, the way that it said what seems like small gestures, and I was getting that with the Daisy card. So recognizing the moments of love, recognizing things to be grateful for, not focusing so much on the big picture and surrendering the control to see how this unfolds is what I'm hearing. Wally agrees. And we have 34 electric. And 34 equals 7, which is chariot energy. And we do have Emperor, Empress energy here with 34. Dolphins, you know, represent joy and happiness. So to me, it's looking very good here, you guys. It's looking very good for you guys. I wanted to look up the joy one for you guys. You people. Electric. It's interesting because I was looking at this and I was thinking communication, blue, communication, and I was having so many problems speaking. So this represents intense energy swiftly approaching. Things may feel charged, like everything has a static. Interesting. So we do see this, the energy changing here. Maybe you feel, that's a really interesting energy. Maybe you feel this approaching. Maybe that's why you're forgiving this person. Maybe this person has already apologized and you're kind of wanting to move ahead, but not quite sure if you should. There seems to be some kind of lack of trust here or some kind of boundary that's up to keep you safe. So let's look at your person's energy. We have that, Le Valet. That's the King of Pentacles, I believe. That's the King of Pentacles. Interesting. So the King of Pentacles, isn't that interesting how the body language of those birds are very similar? And the King of Pentacles, so this is not the King of Pentacles. This is the Page of Wands, and this is someone taking inspired action. This is someone who feels a bit of a spark here, a bit of passion towards this connection. This is someone who could be, you know, feeling inspired to take action towards you, or they already have with this energy, Page of Wands. This is the mini Fool. So for some of you, you could be talking to this person and maybe they're not putting in as much energy. Maybe they're not fully coming towards you. Maybe they're not fully letting go, because this is like the mini Fool. So it's not quite a new start. It's not quite a new beginning. This also shows that you could be worrying if this person is ready for commitment with the Page of Wands, because sometimes the Page of Wands can be, you know, an energy that's non-committal. So if you're having problems trusting this person, that could have to do with that. For others of you who are talking to this person, this is a flirtatious energy. So this person is trying. They're trying to put energy into this if you're talking. This is someone who's feeling flirtatious and passionate about you. If you're not talking, they're feeling inspired to take action towards you. Look at that sun. Oh my goodness. We have the Emperor. So this is very telling. This is, you know, divine masculine. This shows perhaps Queen of Swords. Perhaps you needed to stand in your power to initiate growth. The Emperor shows this person taking action towards you. It shows them right now stabilizing their own life. Perhaps they're working really hard on their business. They're focused on stability. They're focused on, to me, it looks like they're focused on being able to actually commit to you with the Emperor. If you're talking to this person, this would be someone who is taking action towards you. Like this is someone who's going after what they want. This is someone who isn't afraid to go after what they want. For some of you who aren't talking to this person, this is someone who's growing into this Emperor energy, you know? For some of you, I do have a younger fire sign here, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But we also have the Emperor, and the Emperor can be someone who has children. It can be someone who's a boss. It can be someone who has their own business. So take it as it resonates. That's Aries. So we have fire on the side, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Where am I going to put this? Will you see it right here? Hopefully you can see it there. I can't tell. All right, so let's keep going. We have everything you need too soon. So this seems, this does seem to me, for some of you, that you are talking to this person. And I feel like maybe, very interesting, I feel like after you forgive this person, after the, you know, the silence is broken, the apology happens, the forgiveness happens, I feel like this person is going to show you a different side of them. I think they're going to really nurture this. We have 3, which is Empress energy. This is someone who really wants to nurture this connection. This is someone who wants to shower you with love, is what I'm seeing. Again, I did 2 readings yesterday where these 2 cards came out, 1 in each reading. So you could resonate with either of those readings. We have the star. I love it. It's interesting because he looks like he's carrying a star. I call everything a he, I'm sorry. They, I honestly don't care about gender, but I do gender everything he's. I don't know why I do that. I think it's because, you know, I think I was what you considered a tomboy. I'm someone that, you know, I think I would have rather been a boy. And I think I struggled with it more than I realized. Again, if you're against being transgender or gay or anything like that, I'm probably not the reader for you because I am very friendly and accepting of all. I don't even know why I was saying that. Why did I even bring that up? I don't know. Oh, the boy thing. So I would make all my stuffed animals boys. Like I wanted a brother. I just wanted to be a boy. I wanted to play with the boys. Anyway, I think it's interesting because my kids are transgender. So clearly there's something happening there. So we have 23, stability. This is pile 3. I overshare in pile 3 every dang time. Every time in pile 3, I say something that I shouldn't be talking about. Anyway, not that I shouldn't be talking about it, but I'm here for you. We're not here for me. 23, stability. So that's amazing because we have the Emperor, which is all about stability. So this is someone who's working on their stability, like I said. This is someone who you were destined, to meet this person. They're a vital part of your journey is what I'm hearing. This is someone who could be really working on their home right now. This could be someone that wants to move in with you when they make contact, or if you're already in contact, they could be asking you to move in with them right now. It definitely looks like this person wants to stabilize this connection. They're trying to stabilize themselves. I do get the sense that a lot of you are talking to this person. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't mean if you aren't, this isn't your pile. 23. No, I'm looking in the wrong book. I'm looking up star. Oh my God, the pressure gets to me. Okay, so this one talks, this is amazing, because this one talks about the 333 portal, and 3, pile 3, 333, Divine Empress Tarot 333. Anyway, I think it's interesting. So we have the star, and it says, Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is someone who thinks they're lucky to have you. This is someone who's feeling, this is someone who's learning how to appreciate you. This is someone who feels lucky to have you, to feel lucky to have met you. This person could feel this person could be healing right now with the star. 92 equals 11 counterparts. I do feel like this person feels like you guys have some type of special connection where your paths were meant to align. I feel like they feel drawn to you. Very beautiful. This is really interesting. This talks about leadership and brilliance, spirituality and faith. So your person could be a leader, or you could be the one that's led them down the healing path. You've been an inspiration to them. This person, I feel like they feel proud. Like if you're not with this person, this is someone who would be proud to be with you, would be proud to have people know that you're together. It's almost like they would want people to know that you're their star, you're their person. Almost like they want to be seen with you. Very interesting. They could be starstruck by you. Very interesting. The star brings light and acts as a guide for all those who accompany it. The star shines with a unique pulse and surrounds the vast night with its enveloping light. This is someone who feels they're very lucky to have you. You know what I'm hearing? This could be someone who's feeling very lucky that you forgave them. If you're talking to this person and you've forgiven them, they could say, like, I didn't deserve your forgiveness. They could say, I'm shocked that you forgave me. Like, I'm shocked that you welcomed me with open arms, is what I'm hearing. So 23, stability. You are cultivating a secure stability. This is your person's energy. You are cultivating a secure stability. You are reaching a point in your path where you are building something dependable that gives a sense of safety. It may feel strict sometimes, but it will be worth it. So there is this energy of possibly this person, you know, having a fear of commitment in the past. And maybe sometimes that'll still creep up. But anyway, beautiful energy, you guys. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time analyzing the current, like if you guys are actually talking. But to me, if you're not talking, you will be soon. Maybe once you forgive this person energetically. Interesting. It's also a new moon tomorrow, so that could be symbolic. All right, so we're gonna get tarot and we're gonna shuffle. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess shows a very intuitive connection, needing to be patient. So I do feel like this is a connection where you're both being patient. You've had to be patient for this person. High Priestess shows they could have kept a secret from you, and maybe that's why you had to forgive them. Maybe they kept, you know, something important from you. Maybe they deceived you some way. Look, Five of Swords. So they do need your forgiveness with the Five of Swords. This could be someone who doesn't think you'll forgive them, the Moon. There is fear here that you won't forgive them for what they kept from you. Interesting. All right, let's get into it. So I am going to move these cards out of the way. I learned my lesson earlier. I like to shuffle. I don't like to feel constrained like the stability card. It may feel a little strict, but it's okay. I don't like to feel, you know, restricted in my shuffling. We have the Fool right away, transformation, new beginning. The Fool has come out many, many times for these piles. It's interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles, balance, equal give and take. I like it. I like it a lot. I will say for that rant that For anyone who's neurodivergent, you know that feeling when you overshare and then hours later you're like, why did I say that? I was gonna say, for those of you who listened to what I was oversharing about with my, the way I look at myself and how I wanted to be a boy when I was younger, I will say that through my journey and through meeting my counterpart, I was able to tap into a more feminine energy within myself. To be honest, I more so resonate as a they. Lots of people call me she. I was raised as a she. I will always be a she because of the way that I look and the way society looks at people who look at me like me, whatever. But I more so resonate as a they. But anyway, again, I'm oversharing. I'm sorry. We have the star. So I do see divine counterparts there with the peacock. It does represent divinity. I see hope. I see healing. Beautiful. All roads lead back to you. That's what I'm hearing. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is about putting those burdens down. It's about releasing those burdens. It's about, you know, if this person feels overwhelmed because they hurt you, they come in apologize, that burden is unloaded. Ten of Wands in reverse, maybe forgiving them unloads that burden on you. Take it as it resonates, my friend. Okay, so we do have the King of Pentacles. So I was thinking that was the King of Pentacles when it wasn't. King of Pentacles does show this person in a more stable energy. One more. We have the Knight of Wands. So like I said, this could have been someone who ran from commitment in the past. I am getting that a little in this energy. I also want to say I pulled out a guidebook, a different guidebook, to look at the different energies of Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands also has a message of being fearless and charging ahead. So there is a little message there from Spirit. To me, it looks like it's okay to let go. It's okay to trust in this. All right. So let's have a look. Okay, so right now we do have the Ace of Swords on the bottom, and that shows clarity, it shows communication, truth, an apology perhaps. I'm already saying an apology, although that doesn't talk about, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups underneath. So for some of you, I feel like you are communicating with this person. You are exchanging energy with this person, and Spirit's saying, you've had a breakthrough moment, okay? There's been a breakthrough. It's okay to like take a breath and kind of lean into this and enjoy it, especially if you've been in no contact with this person. For others of you, once this forgiveness happens and that not that you have to take a boundary down, but what happens when you forgive is the boundary that the Queen of Swords has kind of comes down and you start to embody the Queen of Cups, which is someone who's grateful for the lessons and no longer holds that anger or that resentment towards someone. So I'm seeing after that, then that's when this communication is coming in. There was a reason my voice kept closing over and I had to cough, and I said, someone needs to say something. So for those of you who are in no contact, here my voice goes again, closing over. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at current energy between the two of you. So right away, the Queen of Wands comes out. And the Queen of Wands is, it's interesting because I was saying this person could be looking at you like you're in the spotlight. Right now, you're coming up very confident. You're coming up very empowered. I do feel like you maybe empowered yourself in this connection and you've undergone some type of transformation. Anytime we stand in our truth, we transform and we grow. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands shows there is, like, I think that you're feeling the passion here. Queen of Wands is also the energy of someone who would stand by your side as a partner, who would never, you know, the Queen of Wands is someone who, even if you did something wrong, they'd stand by your side and support you. I'm not saying in an unhealthy way or a toxic way or like abuse. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about if this person hurt you and actually reflected and apologized. I see you standing by this person. I see you still being supportive of this person. It does show a lot of passion here. So if you're talking to this person, there's a really intense energy going on between you two right now. Oh my gosh. As I was saying that, I was looking at, I was called, when I was talking about the intense energy, the devil. So there could be, you know, some very, very, very intense energy. I am seeing exactly what I was saying. It's possible this person made a mistake and you still stuck by their side. For those of you who are not in contact, right now you are pulling this person in energetically, whether you know you are or not. There's something about your energy that's on fire and it's pulling this person in. And I feel like this person could be, you know, thinking about you a lot right now. If you are in contact with this person, the Devil card is here. There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of perhaps resentment that still is here. Keep that in mind with the Devil card. The Three of Cups does show, the Three of Cups and the Lovers does show, for a lot of you, there is connection here. There's exchange of energy. There is communication. The Lovers and the Devil shows a very powerful connection, you guys, just like that. Oh, why didn't you tell me? You guys, why didn't you tell me? Just like this card right here. The Lovers energy is like, Lovers and Devil energy is like what that card was talking about. It's something that cannot be recreated, nor can it be destroyed, this connection. It's, I just heard it's for life, but in like a weird way. Anyway, this isn't straight. I don't know. I don't know what I can do here. This is fine. I'm just out of room. It's fine. It is what it is. So yeah, Queen of Wands, I do see you're attracting this person in. You could be, let me just see something here with the Queen of Wands. It does talk about arguments, so maybe for some of you, you're arguing, but I wasn't getting that. All right, I actually want to get one more for current energy. We have the likely creator. So you could be a creator here. The likely creator is about listening to, learning that all the answers you need are within you. All the messages that you need are within you. Forgiveness within you. And this person, this is both of your energies. So this is someone who's realizing it's within them to change. It's within them to reach out. Interesting. I want to see how you are currently feeling about this person. We have the Eight of Wands. I love it. So Eight of Wands, this is what I mean. Either this is about to come in, you're feeling like this is coming. This is a highly intuitive card. So it feels to me like you know this is coming or this is already happening. There's already communication here. There's already growth. Again, you could be, if you are talking, you could still have this fear. You know, it could be going really good right now. Everything you need too soon. This person could be showering you with communication, but you could still have a fear. What if you stop doing that? What if you repeat history? What if you do that thing you did to me in the past? What then? So there is this level of worry. Is this too good to be true? And then for those of you not in contact, you feel this coming. You feel you want this. You want to interact with this person. I can see it. Three of Pentacles does show collaboration. So Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, like I said, for a lot of you, you're already exchanging energy with this person. Let's see how they're feeling about you. We have the World and Temperance. Oh my goodness. So they're taking it very slow. This is someone who feels this has been a journey. They feel like they don't want to be away from you anymore. If this is someone you're not talking to, they're trying to be patient about this. They are feeling the distance. You could be at a distance from this person with the World. This is someone who wants to complete something with you, who wants to close out a bad cycle, I'm hearing. For those of you who are talking with this person, just like you, this person is they're trying to find their way here. If you're talking, this is someone who's trying to move slowly, not too quickly, not too slowly, at an even pace. This does show reconciliation. So this person wanting reconciliation after a period of self-reflection and being away from you and realizing that you're their star. This is someone who wants to close the distance if you are at a distance. Someone who wants to come out of isolation. This is someone who is trying to be patient though. Very, very, very nice. With Temperance, this person could have felt unsure about this connection in the past, you know, kind of the way you're feeling now. Should I trust them? Should I, what's going on here? They could have been in the past a little non-committal, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Let's see, what was I going to ask next? I was going to ask, what is currently blocking this connection? We have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords does show self-sabotage. It shows, it's interesting because we're looking at blockages, and blockages are technically the reversal. And for what's blocking this connection, there is lack of forgiveness here, because Five of Swords in reverse talks about forgiveness after breaking up, like you forgive each other and then get back together. It's forgiveness about a past argument. It's forgiveness about a past breakup. It's forgiveness about past actions. You know, it is an energy of self-sabotage as a blockage. So if you are holding up your boundaries and letting fear take over, and that little voice is saying, they're going to hurt you again, they're going to hurt you again, it's actually, you know, sabotaging this connection. This person could have self-sabotaged this connection in the past because they were afraid of commitment. Where am I putting that? You go there. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Knight of Swords. And to me, the Knight of Swords it's an impulsive energy. You could have chased this person in the past with the Knight of Swords. There could have been chaser energy here. You could have been chasing this person, trying to get them to be that emperor, you know? Let's see, what is helping this connection? What is helping this connection? So very interesting. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, and this shows, it's really interesting because with forgiveness, I do get a nurturing energy. I get like a down-to-earth energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, yeah, I said that right. Queen of Pentacles shows what's working for this connection is that I feel like you have evolved through this journey. I feel like you are embodying, you know, this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're more confident in yourself. You're more confident in your own foundation. And that does help connections like these when you're solid in yourself and you believe in yourself. Hierophant energy shows there is a spiritual connection here helping this. You know, if this wasn't a spiritual connection, you wouldn't be sitting here watching or reading about it. The Hierophant does show, I feel like this person is ready for commitment. I feel like you've done a lot of spiritual work here, my friend, with the Hierophant. I feel like maybe watching, you know, and again, I am not here for views. I do believe that watching too many tarot readings is a bad thing. But I also believe that watching the right ones, the ones you're intuitively guided towards, can help you And with the Hierophant, that does show spiritual wisdom. So if you feel like you're positively getting something out of tarot, then it is showing that it's helping you here. It's helping you spiritually evolve, feel more strong about your own spirituality. We have the Six of Cups. So to me, this looks like the fact that you guys have a lot of memories together is something that's helping this connection, that you think about each other a lot. This shows childhood healing to me. So I feel like if you're someone who spent a lot of time healing childhood wounds, that's part of the success of this connection. And I feel like it's kind of energetically caused this person to do the same. You guys definitely have a soul connection with the Six of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, a fresh start. Let's see what's coming next for you guys. What is coming next for this connection? So, for those of you, interesting. For those of you who are not in communication with this person, we do have the Page of Wands, which is your person, coming forward. What I'm seeing is that I'm almost feeling like this person may still, even if you're in contact with them, they may still hold back a little, but it's not because, you know, I don't believe it's because they're non-committal. I believe they do have a lot of energy and passion for this connection. Anyway, I'm getting this is those of you who are in no contact, because this shows, you know, the fact that you guys stop holding back. Page of Wands does show inspired action, so someone taking action towards this. I'm actually going to ask specifically, because I'm getting that's no contact energy, and I want to get, for those of you who, let's get, for those of you who are already talking as well. We have the Page of Swords. So we see the two of you learning about each other. This is, you know, communication. This is having conversations. There's a lot of fresh energy here, which is nice to see. That bunny reminds me of the Fool. We also have the King of Cups. So I think this person is going to communicate more about how they feel about this connection is what I'm seeing. This shows a more, you learning about each other and having a more generous, loving connection. Like that card said underneath there, everything all at once or everything too soon. It just all showered. Wally, confirmation. Yeah, Wally. Interesting. Let's get more for what's coming next for the two of you. Isn't that interesting? We have the Five of Wands in reverse and we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new chapter. It's passion, it's energy. Five of Wands in reverse is resolution. Love it. And we have the Emperor on the bottom. So structure, stability. This is amazing. Beautiful. Let's see what the future of this connection is. What is the future of this connection, the future outcome? Oh, it fell to the ground. It's the Ace of Swords, I believe. It's the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, that's interesting. It shows, I don't know how long you guys have been working on this journey, but it shows you settling down very quickly. Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor again. It does show structure. It shows stability. Knight of Swords shows like rapid action, rapid communication. To me, it's like, to me, you stabilize this connection very quickly with the Ten of Pentacles. As far as future outcome, I mean, that's amazing, you guys. Ten of Pentacles, that's long-term stability, that's long-term security, that's long-term abundance. You know, perhaps the two of you become a power couple. It's beautiful. The Emperor shows stability, structure. Eight of Pentacles is when two people choose a connection because they know the investment it is, even if it's hard work, even if you've been through ups and downs. It's beautiful. It does, to me, it shows this person putting way more energy into this connection rather than the runner, like that runner energy. Let's get one more for potential outcome. So we have, oh my gosh. It's funny because we have stability, the Emperor, stability. And this shows Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Sun. It does show a foundational shift in this connection. It shows a strong foundation, which is what we're seeing here. Three of Cups is a mutually beneficial connection between two people. You both support each other. You both put in the energy and combine your energy to become even better. The Sun shows happiness. It shows this, to me, it shows this Tower finally being successful with the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck here. So it is also Divine Masculine. Oranges represent energy, renewed energy I'm seeing, rebuilding a foundation, a strong foundation. Let's see what advice you need about this connection. We have the Empress. So your advice is to nurture this connection. Your advice is to nurture yourself. Your advice is to not chase, but surrender. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Advice, Four of Wands on the bottom. So this does show union, you guys. This shows that this is going in the best direction it should be going. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have the Four of Wands. The Queen of Swords. If you're questioning the decisions you made, don't, because the Queen of Swords makes the right decision. I believe that that energy changed the trajectory of this connection, and I don't even know what that means. I don't even know why I'm saying that. I've never said that word in my life. Very interesting. Maybe your person says maybe your person says trajectory. Is that what I said? I can't even remember what I said. Maybe the word I said was fake. Anyway, this shows to nurture yourself, to not overthink this, to work on your own foundation, okay? That, you know, we do have union here, possible marriage, you know, but the Four of Wands is about you both coming in with strong foundations so that it can flourish. So beautiful. If you were looking for confirmation that this is your counterpart, there you go. All right, so I wanted to get a few more cards for you, just a few. I just want to see what you need to hear from this deck. Look at this. I am whole. So we do have completion coming. You feeling very fulfilled. That's your affirmation. I am whole. I don't need anybody. I am whole. We have, I am centered, peaceful, patient, and calm. Calm, be patient. Interesting. I feel like I need to get you one more because that one came out for another pile. So I'm just being greedy and I want one more. Oh my gosh. I knew that a different card needed to come out too. I forgive myself and set myself free. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. All right, and let's get you two of these and then we're done. Sometimes when I say, and one more card and then we're done, I imagine some of you, I know some of you don't like the long readings, but I imagine some of you are like, oh no, I want more time. Kind of like, you know, kids when they're at the playground and they're like, oh, Mom, 5 more minutes. One more. Slow change. Don't rush it. All right, so let's have a look. What do you need to hear? Empress energy much? I am connected to the earth. Empress energy. Be clear about what you want. So interesting. That would suggest, you know, maybe being clear with this, maybe you and this person need to be clear about what you want with each other. That can also be, you know, if you're waiting for this person to come in and you still haven't forgiven them, Spirit's saying be clear about what you want. I do believe you need to release that resentment before they'll come in. I want to get one more. Notice predictable rhythms. Interesting. You could notice, it's interesting, I'm getting a message about the moon here. The energy of the moon could really affect you. It also makes me feel like you may have experienced this energy with this person before where you feel communication coming. I also saw Reflect, which is a card about mirroring. There's something about the rhythms of the moon here, or what it does to the energy. So just keep that in mind. There's rules, you know, about when to manifest something and then when to release control. I believe intentions are meant to be set on, well, I know intentions are new moon. And then you're supposed to have those intentions as the moon becomes more full. And then I think as it becomes, oh, I should know this, I'm still learning. As it becomes like the half moon and onward, you're supposed to release your grip on whatever it is that you want towards the full moon. Anyway, take it as it resonates, my friend. And I love you. So this is it. This is your reading. I hope it resonated for someone. And thank you for spending my special day with me, you guys. I'm going to go have supper with my children. And I'm sending you guys lots of love. Again, you're such an important part of my life. And truly, I love you. And I'm excited for what this year brings with all of us together. Soul family. Group hug. Could you imagine all of us having a group hug? That would be a big hug. Anyway, I love you guys. Air hug. That looked more like I was, anyway. Air hug. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.